Hello, cats and kittens. We are live. And as you can see, I got my wingman JJ's back with me. So we're going to have a
For
super
today, yeah.
Saturday for today at least. Hey, Brian, nice to see you again, buddy. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Um, okay, hold on. Just got to refresh this to get the actual. Okay, good. Oh, it did mute. Good. James is late for the first time. No, I'm not late. I'm on time. Just when it starts, I go on. You're just teasing me, Cameron. So we won't have Miss Yu here today because her mom's coming to her to visit for Mother's Day and that. Is your mom coming to see you, JJ?
No. Like I said, I have to move Allie out of her dorm, so we'll work something out. Her birthday and Mother's Day is always close up.
Hey, Calvin. Thank goodness JJ's not fired. He was never fired to begin with. I'm not going to fire him. He's a good wingman.
Well, I can show you why if you want to. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can do this.
Yeah, just share the screen. Just click share and then go to.
No, I know. I just want to bring it up.
All right. Well, 301. I mean, just by a minute. I mean, it's no big deal. Some other people go later than that. Oh my God. Holy shit.
There's a bird that was on my cable box outside my house. And that's the reason why I couldn't be on yesterday. Is the cable company had to come and fix what that bird did.
Hey, Mason.
So, just thought I would share that.
Mason and Cameron, you guys want to, Mason and Calvin, you guys want to come up?
I'll put the link out. Hold on.
Hey, Nectronic.
There's a link for anybody that wants to come up.
Oh, you might want, yeah, I was going to say, take that down. Because I did that once with Cap when he showed something and accidentally kicked him off.
Here's Cam saying, Mason! James is muted.
Okay, here we go. My mom had a paper bag and was making a lot of crackling noises.
Oh, no worries.
Well, I don't want to disturb everybody here. So I started by 201. It's not the end of the world. Hey, Trekker, nice to see you. I'm off this week and glad I could be here. Yeah, it's nice to have you here, man. No. But I know, I'll tell you one thing, Ron Beaudry last night, holy shit, he had a whole box of records that he wanted to sell. He could have gone on the auction too and sold them off.
Oh, wow.
He had some really good albums. He had a lot of Japanese pressings and stuff.
That's good.
He showed some really cool stuff last night.
Awesome.
I'm learning I can handle myself even when you're not around, JJ.
Yeah,
I'm getting good at this.
The cable company was done with their work, and I popped on, and that was when you were saying, good night, everybody, cats and kittens. And that's when I sent a comment at like the last minute last night.
Yeah, I just noticed it after I ended the stream. I said,
yeah.
Oh, I said, now he shows up. And I didn't even, just as I just ended the stream and I was backstage with some of the other people there, and I was like, oh, shit.
So, James, I brought a few things to show. If you want me to show some movies or records first, which one do you want me to show?
Well, we're 3 minutes into it. Just wait a little bit.
Okay.
And I'll tell you when to start doing that because it's a little too early for that yet. Wait till we get more people in here, and then we'll do that. Now I'm debating what time to go tomorrow. 3 or 6. I'm not sure what time to go.
Yeah, don't you have Doc stream first and then?
Oh yeah, Doc's at 5, so I'll go in there for maybe half an hour or so, and then I'll jump into mine at 6.
Diet Pepsi.
Ah. Calvin, you're welcome to come up if you want to. The link's up there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, come up and join us. We love having you. I love having you up here. You don't have to worry. The Wax isn't here. Even though I love the Waxed, I know you have your issues with him, but I love you both the same. You're both my friends, no matter what. Brian, got a promotional copy of American Beauty on the way. Ooh, that sounds good, Brian. And Brian, if you want to come up too, you're more than welcome to come up and join us. I haven't seen you in so long.
I assume that's a Grateful Dead hit, not the movie.
Yeah, I was thinking of movie myself too.
Yeah, but I think Brian's a Deadhead, so I would think it's the Grateful Dead movie.
Okay.
I mean,
Brian,
the Grateful Dead album.
Oh, okay. Brian's got quite a collection too. He's got some great albums.
Here's an incident with Cam. I accidentally snorted cleaning stuff. The powder you put in the tub. I feel like sneezing, but the sneeze never comes.
Hey, Mason.
Hey, James. JJ.
How you doing?
Hey, Mason. How you doing?
Currently sitting in the car waiting on something. Then we're headed back home.
Okay. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting on, Mason?
Getting flowers for Mother's Day.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's important.
I thought he was going to do the line from that Rolling Stone song.
Also, James, I can't say much today because I'm getting over a cold, so my voice is kind of strange.
I thought you were going to say, I'm not waiting on a lady. I'm just waiting on a friend.
Hey, Captain LST.
Hey, LSD, how you doing?
I noticed we have Brian in the chat. Brian, it's me. Remember, Mr. Eminem? I don't know if he recognizes me.
Yeah, it's Brian. That's the same Brian we excuse me, music chatter that we knew all those years ago. It's nice to have him back with us.
You were the one who said it was all so weird all those years ago.
Yeah, but
isn't all those years ago a song by George Harrison?
Yeah, all those years ago. Yeah, it's a good song. Mm-hmm.
Didn't the other Beatles play backup on that one too?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, I thought they did.
No, I don't think so.
No, George and Ringo worked on Rack My Brain off Ringo's 1981 album Stop and Smell the Roses right after John passed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I also like the song When Was Fab as well by George Harrison.
That's a good song, yeah.
When We Was Fab. Yeah, that's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the drum beat in I got my mind set on you. Got my mind set on you.
I just think the music video for that one's a little lame with the animals all talking and stuff. I thought that was weird.
Yeah, but that is kind of weird.
It's a fun song.
So, Mason, I forgot to tell you something yesterday. Well, JJ knows this, but I don't know if anybody else does. Well, yes, they will from my, hey, Paulina. Ringo played drums and the backing vocals were done by Paul and Linda McCartney and Denny Lane of Wings. Oh, cool. Well, so yesterday on Breakfast with the Beatles, Chris Carter always tells you what the holidays you can celebrate on that day. And one of them was National No Pants Day. You don't have to wear pants.
I'm not wearing pants right now, James. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
I just hope you don't have to go to the washroom because we might see your junk.
I'm kidding. I'm wearing pants.
I know. George Martin, Jeff Emmerich.
James, I got to get going. I'll be back on in like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay, sounds
man.
good.
Thanks for popping on.
Yeah. I never wear underwear to work. Really, Trucker? Are you serious or are you just kidding me? Sometimes I never know when he's joking or not. But oh my God, Rob Walker, man, something was really bothering him this morning on Rachel's stream. He was like, you should shut down your stream, James, or crap, and everything. He was telling everybody that they should shut down their streams.
That's not good.
He was just on to everybody, but I got him back. I said, everybody, I'll be live at 3 o'clock today, my time, and JJ will be with me. I got him back. That was my retort to him. He didn't know whether the shit or steal third. I got him good.
That's good.
But you know, he does like me. He does support me, and I'm sure at some point he'll be back again. I know he will. He just likes to bug people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
He likes to just stir it up.
Yeah, he likes to stir the pot, and I know Miss Mayhem does too. And Miss U sometimes she likes to stir the pot at times as well. I'm hoping AGK will pop in for a brief little talk with us because I want to know how he liked Doctor Strange. He went to the drive-in with his daughter last night to see it. It was a double feature, 2 Marvel movies, Doctor Strange and then Morbius.
Oh, really?
Okay. I have no idea what Morbius is. Do you?
It's like about some it's a Marvel movie about some guy who's like has like evil powers or something like that. I saw the trailer for it.
MZ thinks James has missed you. Not by a long shot. And I like when Miss U is in the chat. She talks about herself as a third person. Hey, Star Power, how you doing? Rob Walker's is very lonely, James. He craves attention. I love Rob Walker. If Rob Walker was in here, I would invite him on screen. He'd come up.
Oh, absolutely. He
And
came
I
up.
know he'd come up.
He came up last weekend for Richard's stream.
Yeah. Well, he said he had a toothache today.
Mm.
And now Rachel's got a bat signal. You know Bruce Jenner?
Yeah.
Well, now he's a lady.
Well, I know that.
Yeah, so she put a picture of that. So that's my bat signal. So she's leaving that up till tomorrow because I have to come up in the morning stream because she has to drive Sue to work. So I got to take over the stream.
Here we go. Morbius is a doctor who suffers from a rare bone disease, who gets bombarded by bats and becomes a vampire vigilante.
Oh, wow. That sounds interesting. I love vampire movies.
It was like a short-lived Marvel movie. It didn't last very long in the theaters.
Yeah, that's not one I'd seen in the theater, but Doctor Strange I could watch in the cinema, but Morbius, I'll just wait till you put it on Plex. I'll watch it there for free. Not going to waste money on that one.
Hey, James, have you checked out the series The Offer yet?
I can't find it on your thing.
Okay. It's under TV shows.
Okay.
It's called The Offer. It's really good. It's on the making of The Godfather and what they went through to get. It was like the studio didn't want Al Pacino, and they shows how Brando convinced them to be the Godfather. It's a really good movie. Good TV show, actually, I guess you would say.
Well, they couldn't have chosen a better person than Al Pacino to play the part.
Oh, I agree.
Uh-oh, somebody's here. Oh, she's back again.
No worries.
Terry's back again.
Did anyone explain why Disney Plus has a mature content option? I'm guessing the Marvel movies. Me too.
Yeah, if you take the adult part of it, then you'll get all the good stuff, like the cursing, swearing, violence, everything. Because they give you options for that.
Well, speaking of dead, I can show my the first thing I wanted to show.
Okay.
You want Beatles or do you want zombies?
Zombies.
All right. This is the UK of Dawn of the Dead that came out with box set. It has on here. First, it has on here the movie itself.
Let's see how it goes.
And one of the discs fell out.
Uh-oh.
Here's Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, Mason's back. I'll bring him up.
Thank you so much, Terry.
Okay, hold on. Let me make it big again.
This is UK only. It's in 4K. The release of Dawn of the Dead. Yep, one of the discs did fall out. Hold on.
That's not good.
Well, happens.
Yeah.
So that's the movie itself right there. Then it has more discs, which would be the original soundtrack is on here as well.
Nice.
Dawn of the Dead. It also has on here the French version, the longer version of it, part 1 and 2.
Oh,
It also comes with this book called Dawn of the Dead, Dissecting the Dead.
ooh, nice.
So it's got nice the story about the dead, about making the movie itself, Dawn of the Dead. It was shot in Pittsburgh, James. If you didn't, and actually, you can still do tours this day of
Oh, yeah?
yeah. Here's part of the script that's in the book,
Hmm.
and here's the novelization of the book itself of Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, wow. Actually, Paulina, Deadpool's already on there on Star on Disney Plus.
And that is it. The only thing they
You
cannot
need that-
play
what do you
is
need
they
Deadpool's on
have
Disney Plus?
some Blu-ray content on here that won't play in my player because it's UK only, but I already have it. So
Oh, yeah?
What do you mean Deadpool's on Disney Plus?
Well, it's on Star, which is on Disney Plus. So Deadpool is there.
We don't have that here. Is the Canadian lineup different from the US?
Yeah, it's a little different. I have something called Star, which is like that.
that was my first thing to show today. I kind of scattered it out throughout the day to show things. I would agree, Calvin, especially the way the Mets came back to beat them the way they did. It's amazing.
Oh, Hulu.
Yeah, that I would agree with Paulina. It's probably a Canadian thing.
Yeah, because the Star thing is the equivalent to Hulu because I don't get Hulu here.
Mm.
And
I did
most
not
of
know
the
that.
stuff I don't see. JJ can provide me with that later on if I want to see a series. He can put it on for me,
Mm-hmm.
which is always good. Hey, George.
Hey, George. Good to see you. Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, George. Last night, JJ had a little something happen. He had a bird's nest outside of the house.
On my
That's why the
cable,
cable company had to fix it.
that was affecting the signal for my streaming. So then, of course, when they do their work, they take down the stream, and it was right during the time of James's stream. So that's why I wasn't on yesterday.
Uh,
Well, that's good. You're doing better, George.
yeah, I'm glad you're doing better. Just take it easy, man. I don't know about going to work is a good idea because look how you said your blood pressure was up and you're coughing and everything. Maybe tomorrow you should take it easy again.
Yeah, I shared that picture. I can share that again if people haven't seen it. Here's the bird.
Hey, Jenny, how you doing? Yeah, Jenny, I'm earlier today because at 2 o'clock, the Vinyl Archivist time, which will be 6 my time, they're doing a record auction, so I don't want to conflict with it, and I want to be there for that too. So I want to.
There's the cable lines outside my house, and if you look really closely in there, you'll see a baby bird.
Yeah. Oh my
And
god.
bird's nest. That was right. That's what was causing the issue with my cable and my streaming.
Hey, Print Fink, how you doing? No, JJ's not on Instagram. He only has email. Hey, Roger, how you doing? $5 for Mason.
That's the auction later. We're going to be auctioning out Mason at the end of the stream.
Yeah. Put your the bidding starts at 5. Ooh, give me 20.
I agree, Jenny. It was a pretty bird location, and it was a pretty bird. Just I didn't want it where on the cable on my cable lines.
How did you manage to get the bird out?
He took care of it. He shooed it away, and then they got rid of the nest. Fortunately, there were really no eggs in there or anything, so it wasn't that bad.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
James, I'm going to be working on something for you.
You will.
Ooh, what are you working
Hey,
on?
Brian, I remember you, Music Chatter. How you doing, buddy? Been like 2 or 3 freaking years. My voice is not in the best shape today because I'm getting over a cold, but glad that you're somewhat back. James, I'm working on a project for you. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is.
Okay.
No, I'm not auctioning that
I'm
off.
going
I was
to
just showing
take-
something in my collection.
I'm going to take all of my Beatles US albums. They have the mono and stereo mixes, the CDs. I'm going to burn them over to CDRs and eventually probably mail them to you.
Oh,
So
Oh,
you'll
wow.
have copies of the
Yeah.
US
Oh.
Beatles albums.
look at this. Look at this, Mason.
Yeah, I am, Brian. Yeah.
So, Brian, what do you think of his goatee? You like Mason's new look? Mason is going through puberty.
Good one, Cam.
I love Cam's sense of humor. So
Oh,
good.
me too.
He's got to take over from Miss Hughes' part today.
Speaking of Beatles, I can show this real quick.
Oh, nice.
This is a gem. If anybody ever wants to get hold of it, it's a DVD set of all the Ed Sullivan appearances by the Beatles. And the coolest part is not only does it have the Beatles on here, but it has the full shows and it has on here all the commercials as well.
I was just about to ask you
They were
that.
included back in the 60s. So you get to watch it exactly the way that it was watched originally. So it's really
That
cool.
is so cool, man. And where'd you get that on? Amazon?
Oh, yeah, a long time ago. I've had this
Wow.
for a while in
James.
my collection.
Yes.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, for those who don't know, this Brian guy here, back in the day, he got me into this little band called you may have heard of it, Beach House. Anyone heard of that band?
No.
This guy got me into that band, and they got some good stuff right there.
Yes, George, they had many different releases of that disc set.
Oh, what's Brian got here? Coolest Shaker's new record is coming out June 10th. Woo!
Awesome.
I don't know this band. Can somebody inform me on this band?
Beach
I don't know,
House?
but if Brian's excited about it, I'm excited about it.
Oh, you're talking about that other band.
Brian,
Oh,
give me a little story about Coolest Shakers because I don't know what kind of music are they.
I remember Brian was real into like shoegaze music, that genre.
Yeah. Man, you have some music I like. You have some Beatles and stuff, but since I'm back in the VC community, Brian, a lot of people have been sending me VCLT a lot, so I've got a lot of records.
He does. What was the last count, James?
I think 119 or
Wow.
more.
James,
I'm
you're gonna
not
be
sure. I
getting-
lost count.
James, eventually you're going to be getting some CDRLT from me.
CRLT?
Like what I just said, I'm basically going to make him copies of all my Beatles CDs that I have so that he can play them.
Brit pop music mixed with indie music. Oh, that sounds interesting. That's something George Harrison would have been into, probably.
Mason, the way I look at it is that if you still want to be into CDs and be part of the vinyl community, that is totally fine. Look at Stephen Schnee. He's very gung-ho about his CD collection and about his streaming.
I'm going to be honest.
He did not
guys,
move
yeah.
into the vinyl movement, so you don't need to
For
worry
a
about it.
while there, I was leaning towards the streaming community. But yesterday, when I brought in all those Beach Boy CDs to show it, I'm like, hey, yeah, it does feel nice to be able to hold something in your hand,
It does, but I'm
I
just saying
told
that
you so. I told you so.
So I'm kind of
go with whatever
reconsidering
you
that
have and what you're proud of and what you like. and just go
Luckily,
for
I
it.
made that decision before I just decided to sell all my stuff. I still have all my CDs. The vinyl's gone, but I still have all the CDs.
Well, especially because he said one of those Beach Boys is a very rare album. And if it's rare, you have to keep that.
2 of them are rare. Still Cruising and Summer in Paradise.
Well, yeah, I mean, if they're rare,
The
you
story,
got to keep them
James,
in your
James.
collection.
The story goes that when Summer in Paradise came out in 1992, it caused the label that put it out to go bankrupt
Why did it go bankrupt?
because it sold so poorly.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Well, James, I can keep showing stuff if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Let me rickroll your stream first.
Okay. Rick
Never gonna
Astley.
give you up.
Never
Oh, my
gonna
sister
give
had that
you
album.
up. Never gonna let you down. By the way, if you guys want to check out, there's a really good music video with he did with New Kids on the Block that's out right now. As a matter of fact, this is an OG. This is not the one that came out on Record Store Day. I can show the OG by showing the label. It's the old RCA Victor label that
Ooh.
like you see Elvis records on.
Yeah.
But there you go, James. I just rickrolled your stream.
And he, my sister was a big fan of Rick Astley, and she had his album on cassette. That one there.
Yeah,
I couldn't stand him that
I
much.
found this in a dollar bin. That's why when it came out on Record Store Day, I was like, well, I don't need it. The copy I have is pretty clean and it sounds really good.
James, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my Beatles stuff.
Okay.
Next one I brought to show is my soundtrack to Pretty in Pink.
Huh.
This has on here If You Leave by OMD, Left of Center by Susan Vega. Also Pretty in Pink by the Psychedelic Furs. It's a good soundtrack.
Oh, I love that one. That's a great soundtrack. Hey, Calvin.
I just grabbed some random
Hey.
stuff here to set up the conversation. Hey, Calvin, how you doing, buddy?
All right.
My wife's coming to Florida tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Yeah, she's helping my in-laws drive back from
Hey, Victor.
they're snowbirds, so they're gonna drive back from Fort Myers area.
she gonna visit Glenn Kellaway.
No, just she's basically just gonna hang out at the pool and then hop in the car and drive back.
Yeah, Fort Myers is nice. I had friends that lived there. Plus, the Twins spring training and their minor league team is in Fort Myers.
Yeah, my favorite thing is that I went to Fort Myers one time back in, I think it was 2001, 2002. I flew down there. I was there over Black Friday. Now, I'm from Wisconsin, and Black Friday, because I worked at a department store, I was used to, below zero weather, bundling up, being in these long lines.
Hey,
And it just amazed me that in Fort Myers, people were hanging outside of Best Buy in their shorts and just chilling out, playing cards on the ground. It was awesome how Black Friday worked in Florida versus Wisconsin.
Hey, James.
Yes.
So
I'm ready.
Basically, you're gonna be getting this, but
Ooh.
basically CDR copies of it.
Nice.
So this has Meet the Beatles all the way to Hey Jude.
Nice. Well, you don't have to
Everything
go through all
about
of
the
them. You
US.
showed me them before, so.
And my
But
only thing with
not
that
only
release was I didn't go after
only
it
that,
because I
James.
had all the songs. It just seemed like it was like repackaged. If I'm missing something, maybe in my collection that's unique,
You're also
to
going
that
to be
collection,
getting.
let me know.
You're also going to be getting a CDR copy of this.
Mm-hmm.
1 second, James. I need to step away.
Okay.
This.
Nice.
This.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Yellow Submarine. Nice. Abbey Road.
And I'll throw in some linens for you there too. Plastic Ono Band.
Ooh.
Imagine.
Cool.
Sometime in New York City.
Ooh. That's an album I really need.
Walls and Bridges.
Oh, nice.
And Milk and Honey.
Nice. I don't have Milk and Honey.
Man, can I get like Kokomo sang in 15 different languages?
You got any Pink Floyd fans here? Because got Dark Side of the Moon, Animals.
Dark
What
Side.
about
of the Moon.
Umaguma? You have
I still
Umaguma?
need to build my Floyd collection up.
Oh, yes, I do have that. Yes, I do, George. Yeah, you're right. I have Milk and Honey. Thanks for reminding me. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah, I have
already-
honey in the cabinet and I have milk in the refrigerator. I never tried to put the two together though.
Oh, here's a question for you, Mason.
No, just no.
Kix, I don't think he's a Yoko fan. Hoko. Hola, George. Yeah, remastered. Nice. I just picked an Animal Still Sealed the other day, Mason. Is it on CD or vinyl, Brian?
I mean, Animals. Until I revisited Piper at the Gates of Dawn, Animals was my favorite Floyd album. But just because Piper is so uniquely different from, Dark Side of the Moon and Wish You Were Here and Animals, stuff like that, it's like I think the first one's gotta be my favorite.
Cool.
The Wall's still my favorite one because I just remember tripping to that one in high school. It's just legendary to me the way that one's put together. So if I had to go with Pink Floyd, my go-to is The Wall.
Brian, did you get anything for Record Store Day in April?
James, make me small.
Oh, yes. I forgot you're still big. Yes. Okay, here we go. That's better.
Mason's big even when he's small.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, there you go. Show Kokomo.
You know what?
Wow.
Yeah.
I got a response to that. I got to go get it though.
oh boy.
I like that soundtrack. It has Kokomo, and then I like the song by Starship on there, and I like the song Don't worry, be happy. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy now.
And Hippie Hippie Shake from Georgia Satellites.
Yeah, James gonna be in a future stream. James gonna be flipping bottles like in Cocktail.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Who
he's gonna be
knows?
flipping drinks.
No, James, because I don't do Record Store Day, man. Never? Oh my God, Brian,
Never?
I thought you would.
Never ever. Never ever ever.
Yeah,
I thought
Brian,
Adam would hook you
I'm a big
up.
Grateful Dead fan myself. What I would like, because I came late to the vinyl thing, I want them to release the Arista collection on vinyl. That's the one thing I want. Like Without a Net and Shakedown Street and all those albums to come on vinyl is what I really want.
Here we go. This is for Calvin.
Okay.
I got something for Brian. 1 second.
Oh, we got Ron. Hey, Ron, how you
Happy
doing?
Ronnie, baby.
Happy
Good
Friday!
Saturday, baby.
Yeah, I changed that from Friday. Put my name on there instead today.
Nice.
How are
No,
you guys?
You got
I'm
this
doing
one,
great.
Calvin?
What's that, Mason?
Make them bigger. I can't see
No,
it.
hold on.
The Cocktail
Hold-
soundtrack. Well, here's the only Beach Boys item I have on cassette.
Mike Love.
Beach Boys.
I'll take that. It's the genius behind the Beach Boys.
Ooh.
What's up, JJ?
Hey, I want to show something to Brian. 227, make me big.
Oh, we got
Yes.
Jeff too. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Hi guys, what's up?
Hey, Jeff. Uh-oh. I didn't
Hey,
dress up.
Grateful Dead DVDs that came out, all the
Oh, yeah.
releases.
Mm-hmm.
So first off is Trucking
Oh,
Up to
wow.
Buffalo.
Mm-hmm.
The next one I have is View from the Vault 4 on DVD. What's really cool all this is that it's the actual show,
Right.
like what was shown up on the screens, complete show from end to end with everything. I don't know many bands that do
Hey,
that.
MT.
Many bands edit and mesh their videos. The way the Grateful Dead does it, they just show it from beginning to end. Next one is their Ticket to New Year's. If you haven't checked this out, there's a really funny intermission on here where they do like Star Trek imitations and they answer questions from the audience. The next one is View from the Vault 3. This was recorded in Mountain View, California in June 16th, 1990. Next one is View from the Vault 2. And this one, again, a full show recorded in Washington, D.C., June 14th, 1991. It's a bunch here, James, so bear with me. It has the Grateful Dead movie on it. And this one has the Winterland collection, which is the Winterland shows, complete from December 31st, 1978. Here's the Grateful Dead So Far movie that they came out with. Here's the Dead Ahead movie, and this one actually has Al Franken and his buddy doing the opening as like a comedy thing before it starts.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
This one's cool to me because this is the first View from the Vault DVD recorded at Three Rivers Stadium in Pittsburgh, PA, July 8th, 1990. So I was 18 when this was recorded. This was on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the bonus disc that comes with it. It has a few extra performances. And then it comes with this full booklet. And last but not least, this one's near and dear to me. This is Down Here from Here. And this is from Alpine Valley. It's where I worked. So what's really cool is when the show starts off, the lights are still up. And I see some of the ushers and so forth. I knew them. I worked with them. I can name them by name. It's really kind of cool when we see a DVD.
Yeah, that's cool.
And a video that you can actually name who these people are and who they are and whatnot, and know what you were doing during the show. So this was always
Very
cool.
nice.
I had a full access during this show. During this show that was recorded, they had a huge rainstorm, and a lot of the Grateful Dead fans got stuck in the mud, and we were pushing them out, and it was quite the mess up there in East Troy. But if people don't know East Troy, Alpine Valley, to give reference, I don't mean to bring down the stream by saying this. That's where Stevie Ray Vaughan passed away on the helicopter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You can make me small.
All right.
Make me small.
That was a treat.
That's impressive. Because if you showed me a picture of the Grateful Dead, the only person I could recognize is Jerry Garcia.
There you go, JJ. That's for you.
JJ, that's sick, man. I'm definitely going to look for that box set. I recommend it because, collecting all the individual movies, but they put it in one cool set, and I was able to get the whole thing.
James,
Yeah?
I got something I want to show Ron.
All right. I'll make you big. Well, actually, I'll let JJ. JJ can do
There
that.
you go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. On cassette.
Mm-hmm.
I also have it on CD, but I don't feel like getting that out right now.
Good album there, my friend.
James, you gotta listen to this album, man.
What is that album?
Why don't you tell us what you're
Mode.
showing for the seeing impaired?
Yeah, I don't even know what it
Depeche
is.
Mode. He likes Depeche Mode. You
Oh,
said.
Depeche Mode.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Personal.
There you go.
Jesus.
Dan, da, dan, dan,
Yeah,
dan,
you,
dan.
you got to work on those. You got to work on those communication skills, Mason. Some
Yeah.
of us
Leave
blind
a
in
photo
one
to me.
eye and can't see out the other. You got to tell us what it is.
The set
Oh,
is
I'm sorry,
called,
Jeff. If I knew you were coming, I would have dressed up.
That's okay.
real quick for Brian, the set is called All the Years Combined, the DVD collection of the Grateful
Yeah.
Dead.
Mm-hmm.
I have short, stubby fingers. Oh. That's one of the best bands ever. You're right, Brian.
This is one of the ones I keep here on my set.
Yeah. Okay.
How are things in Oklahoma?
Drying out.
Drying out?
Been raining, tornadoes, and a mess, and everything's drying out finally.
Good.
And NTM wasn't there with those tornadoes.
No,
They had
it got
Kansas or
wiped
anything.
out, but it got wiped out Seminole, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I
I
saw
was
that.
in
Private
It's
Israel that
corrected.
just,
Give me a second, guys.
just wiped it out.
You know what scares me
Really?
are those guys on YouTube. If you ever see them, they go out storm chasing.
Oh yeah.
And I question if they know what they're really doing. That's
Yeah.
what I question. I mean, there are professional storm chasers that know how to do
Oh,
it
yeah.
have the right equipment. I question the guys on YouTube. I worry that they're going to get hurt or get
You get blown away. Now these guys from
Yeah.
the television stations have been doing it. There's a couple on Channel 9, one of my local affiliates, been doing it for over 30 years.
correct.
So,
Well, I question the guys on YouTube that just basically say, "I'm going to go grab a camera."
yeah,
and
gonna
go
go
out
look
together." Exactly. And they wind up in Oz or dead.
or dead, yeah. Mm-hmm.
How's it going, Ronnie in Florida? Got 2 members of Florida. I'm sending my
Yep.
wife down to Florida to keep an eye on you tomorrow.
Well, we're about that far from Florida, but southeast Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Takes me about 40 minutes to get to half an hour or so to get to Florida from here.
Hmm.
Yeah, my
I
wife's
don't think
going
they could handle both of us being in the same state.
That's correct. It's just too much of a good thing.
my wife's going to Florida tomorrow to go down to Fort Myers to help my her parents come back. You know, to help them with the drive-in and all that.
Yeah.
because they're snowbirds, so they're coming back.
Fort Myers is the real Florida, South Florida, down middle kind of. It's
Right.
always nice there. Yeah.
I'm chasing the flood in my yard for kicks.
Yeah,
Speaking of Florida,
the great thing about
that's
I was
where
going to say the
NASA
great thing about
Oh, yeah.
Florida.
Ooh.
And I went down there. I think it was 02, and I
Hey,
bought
Rob.
some stuff. Do you want to see what I got?
Yeah, show us. I just made you big.
Yeah.
I've got these patches you can get from the
Oh,
space
yeah.
mission.
Mhm.
This is
Oh,
the
wow.
the Gemini emblems.
Nice.
There's a whole bunch of these Gemini mission
That is so
patches.
cool.
Yeah.
So we'll just. I look at all of them. Just that's Gemini. Look at all of them.
That is awesome.
That's awesome.
And then we got. I didn't stop there. These are from the Mercury albums. That's like the first one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they're actually, patches. You can sew them on your jacket or whatever.
Awesome.
Mercury 4, 6,
James, you ever see that movie, The Right Stuff?
7,
Yes, I have. I love that movie.
and Mercury 9. Every time they have a launch, they have a different patch. Every single time they've done it. And of course, I got the Apollo, right?
Mm-hmm.
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 Apollo 1,
Oh,
2. That's 3. There's lots of Apollos. There's the one we all recognize, this one here, Apollo 11.
yeah. And of course, the famous Apollo 13.
Right.
Yeah, the captain of Apollo 13 was from Wisconsin.
Houston, we
That one
have
is
a
16.
problem.
That's pretty nice. 16 is nice. And Apollo 17.
In
Wow.
Milwaukee,
What else
we have
we
a
got in
street
here?
named after Jim Lovell.
I got the 40 years patch. Put it up here.
Mm-hmm.
40 years in space. 62 to 02. And then
Hey, Rob.
This is the-
Nice to see you.
this is the flight that we went to see. With the space shuttle take. So I got the patch for that one. This is the one we went
Oh, wow.
to.
James wants the patch from the William Shatner launch for Amazon. That one that took place.
Oh, that would be cool if I had that. Yeah.
Then this is the Apollo. This is just Apollo patch. Apollo NASA.
Cool.
Well,
That's so cool, man.
looks good. Mm-hmm.
I love
And what
NASA
else?
stuff. I
I
could
think
watch
that's
space
it.
stuff for days.
That's enough.
hours.
Oh, I got another one in here.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
You got
straight up
another.
NASA. It's pretty cool.
ooh,
Ooh.
I like that.
So what they had up there, they had like a picture frame, and then they would put all the patches in there, kind of like, So I said, "Hey, yeah, I can do that." Well, that was 2002. They're still in the bag, so
So you never made a thing yet.
haven't quite got it done. Haven't quite got it done yet, but it's a really nice patches
Yeah.
in there.
Oh, I love that. That's so
Mhm.
cool, man.
Yeah, there they are. And if maybe you could get yourself a nice leather jacket thing and put a bunch of patches all over. You can do whatever you want with this stuff.
Well,
But
Jeff, have you got-
they're not that expensive, so I got a few things.
So, Jeff, have you got any more bargoons?
Yes, Doc and I have been competing in the Bargoon Club, and I guess I won again this week. I've got several items I can show that were $1 each, and one item I got this morning that's $2.
Well, we'll wait for JJ to come back and
Okay,
then I'll
that's
make you
fine.
big.
Yeah,
We'll
I
make-
got fell over when I found the $2 Bargoon.
Wow.
Hmm
I can show you this.
What is it?
See, read it. See, tell me what it is if you can read it.
Oh,
Can't see it.
membership
Oh.
card for something.
Someone's got to blow them up.
Boy Scouts of America.
Oh, okay.
Eagle Scout.
Hmm
Eagle Scout. That's my son's card for his Eagle Scout.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's good.
My son that's in the Navy, he's an Eagle Scout.
That's pretty cool.
And they gave him an automatic promotion. As soon as he started, he automatically got one rank up because of his Eagle Scout. That goes a long way, that little Eagle Scout thing.
That is cool.
Brian has a question for you, JJ.
Which game you talking about? The Brewers or the Bucks?
I don't know. All right, make Jeff big. He's got some stuff to show us.
I thought he did. Here you
No,
go.
he didn't yet.
It's the
Okay.
Jeff show.
These are the Bargoon Club with Doc Dacus and myself. I've got about 5 items that are $1 a piece, and one item I bought for $2. Now these CDs were all. I got to get new jewel cases. These CDs were $1 a piece. I got the greatest hits of Bob Seger.
Nice.
That's a good one. I had that
I
on vinyl.
got
Overpaid for that one.
Led
That's a
Zeppelin
good one. Yeah,
4
you had a deal on
for
that.
$1. I
Good
got
deal on that one.
Hey, they mama, that's where they move.
Rolling
Don't make you
Stones.
Go ahead,
dance, don't
Scoop.
make you groove.
Goat's Head Soup, and I've got various all-time greatest hits of Louis Armstrong. All of those for $1 a piece. And I also got one movie, one DVD,
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
yeah, for
That's good.
$1.
That's great.
Yeah.
I used to love that movie when I was
I
a kid.
love
I
it,
even bought
yeah.
the model. They had the model from the creature, and I bought that.
I outdid myself.
All right, $2.
That's pretty
$2.
good.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
McCartney.
The reissue.
Right.
You know how
The
much
extra
these are
stuff.
going online? These are out of print. I got this for $2.
Wow.
$2.
Good job.
Mm-hmm.
$2.25. You have penny?
Yeah, yeah, right there.
That's pretty good, Jeff.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I got this week.
All right.
Cool.
Make him smaller.
Mhm.
There we go.
Well, I bought some random more stuff to show. If you want me to show more random stuff,
Yeah.
James, I can.
JJ, you can make yourself big, you know.
I know. So
Okay.
this is for Cam.
Tighten up, JJ.
I'll show the Dr. Detroit soundtrack right
Oh,
here.
okay.
With Devo, James Brown, Patty Brooks,
Oh,
TK Carter on the back here. We
And
know
some
there's
pretty
Fran
ladies.
Drescher and
Ooh.
Donna Dixon as one of the hookers in the movie.
Yeah. And she married him.
you know, that's a movie I don't think I've seen.
It's funny. I have Jim Croce's Greatest Hits from Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. My favorite is if I could save time in a bottle, first thing that I'd like to do.
I picked this one up at Walmart. It's the soundtrack to Sister Act with all the nuns.
Why would you buy that?
Part of my I collect out of weird soundtracks, so part of the collection.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I had that on cassette back in the day.
But you'd have to spend like real money to get that thing. You can't get it for $1.
Yeah.
I also had the Goodfellas soundtrack.
Ooh.
Great
Ray
movie,
was
probably
on-
one of the
Ray
best
was
pop
on
movies
that.
of all time. And the
I've,
way
I
they
just
use
got
the
that on
song
Blu-ray.
Layla in this film is just amazing.
What is amazing?
The way they use the song Layla in the movie
Oh, okay, yeah,
by Eric Clapton.
Mm-hmm.
right.
This was on a record store day. I didn't buy it because I found this in a dollar bin a while ago, but it's the soundtrack to Breakin'.
Yeah, there you go. Dollar
Ain't
bin. That's what that.
nobody
That's what that. that's where you
Love
find
me
that.
better. Great song.
And here's a classic movie from the 80s as well that was on cable all the time called Fast Forward. And this was actually produced by Quincy
K-Tel.
Jones.
Oh,
Ooh.
Quincy Jones. That's cool.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
it's cheesy sound music, but it's
Yeah, it looks like it would be a K-Tel production, that kind of thing.
It is, but amazingly, it was done by Quincy Jones, and this was directed by Sidney Poitier.
Wow, I love
It's
Sidney
a really
Poitier.
cheesy film that was played constantly on cable for those of us from that era when they
Yeah,
would air movies over and over and over again.
HBO. Yeah, I remember it.
Another one I have is the soundtrack to American Flyers
Hmm.
with Kevin Costner.
Right
This
on.
actually
top
has
of
on
there.
here Bad Moon Rising by Clearwater Revival is on here as well.
Yeah, I've got the Clearwater Revival record with that on it. That's why I bought that.
And then I have a little Sylvester Stallone action here. Let's get our hats turned over and change our attitude
Hmm.
for some arm wrestling with Over the Top. I had accidentally ordered the CD, and I sent that to James as VCLT, but I do have the vinyl.
Yeah.
Great soundtrack with Sammy Hagar, Eddie Money, Asia, Larry Green, Kenny Loggins. Of course, you wouldn't be a Sylvester Stallone if you didn't have Frank Stallone on here.
Hmm. He's in Oklahoma filming a TV show.
Here's the vinyl for Rocky V. This one's a lot of montages. MC Hammer, Snap, but it does have Measure of a Man by Elton John for those of you who are Elton John fans.
Oh, I love Elton John. Yes.
And now I'm going to get really cheesy and really, but I have a story to go with it. Is 90210.
Right.
Ooh.
Never
This
watched
show,
that
my buddy and I would record it. We didn't like it that much, but we would record it and we would watch it. And it gave us something to talk to the girls at the bar about rather than have a cheesy pickup line. We would actually talk to them about now 210 episodes, and we would actually get their attention and be able to hook up with some of the chicks. So it worked for me and my roommate in college.
Well, that's the only reason I would have watched that show. That's right.
But this does have, if you remember from Vanessa Williams and Brian McKnight has Love Is was probably the biggest song on here besides the soundtrack. Sadly, Luke Perry passed away. Sadly, she's been fighting cancer.
No, she's
Here it is right here.
the rest of them I've never heard of, never seen again.
Make Me Small.
Smaller.
You can do that yourself too.
I just did.
Okay. I want to show this one to you.
Go ahead. Oh,
I agree, Paulina.
Yeah. I Spy Creatures of the Night. Do you, Brian?
hmm.
Remember, Stallone even had his own workout pudding for a while back in the early 2000s.
Yeah. Like I said, he is.
Everything, and his brother, his brother. People knock him. His music that he releases is very cheesy,
Mhm.
but I heard him host his show once on Sirius XM. It was all really good blues and jazz, and his music that he picked was really actually good. He had good taste. I'm like,
Wow.
you have good taste. How come you don't perform good stuff? I don't understand.
Right now, Sylvester Stallone is filming a TV show in Oklahoma. So.
Oh, cool. Did you see him?
Mhm. No, he's up in Tulsa, a couple of miles away from where I am.
Are you
and I
going to be
hear
in
that-
it?
No.
And I heard Creed 3 is coming out, but Stallone's not going to be in Creed number 3.
I don't think so. No.
No, he's not.
Hey, JJ, have you ever seen something like this?
Ooh.
Oh, you're going to bug me with that one again.
Yeah, that's
Come
what
on,
I'm doing.
man.
I'm just messing with James.
What is
It's an
that?
actual record that's been laser cut
Oh, okay.
with the Beatles on
This
it.
is
I
for
guess
Ron.
delivery.
Oh.
What you got? Eagle Scout.
Ooh.
Whose name?
My Eagle Scout.
Very nice.
Mine.
Very
What
nice.
year is that? 1982?
Well, hang on a minute.
82.
Wow.
This is what you get now. You get a thing like this.
Ooh.
I guess. It's
Here, let
Oh,
me
wow.
look at it. Hold on.
Is it showing up
Look
on
at
there?
that.
It's got a. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wow.
Take that thing off of there.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you got a nice seal on there and everything.
Brian, I'll look. I just don't know which record you're talking about. I'm sorry. Just tell me which one and I'll look.
There you
Oh.
go.
So Jeff, how's your girlfriend doing?
Well, I had.
Oh yeah, you got the medal. Yeah, my wife's got that medal somewhere. She's got the same one. Daniel's got that. I don't know what she did with it. But I don't have it.
I had to break a date today because her son's taking her out, but we're going out next week. So.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Mhm.
Have
Yeah.
you watched
Wait,
any of the Mike Myers new series on Netflix? No, I haven't, MZ. I didn't even know there was one. What's it called, MZ? Let me know in the comments below.
I heard Wax talking about that this morning.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that.
You see, you got a new series?
I love Mike Myers. He's funny.
Yeah. I'd like to see his. He was supposed to do a movie about Keith Moon. I'd like to see whatever happened to it.
The Pentaverate.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, that's a great album cover. I love that album cover. That is so cool.
James.
What?
I don't think Vinny's on this particular one, but
No.
Eric Carr, and
Mhm.
this is the one with them with makeup.
Yeah.
I found this in a bin on Record Store Day a while back. So pretty cool.
Vance showed that album cover the other night.
Here you go. My
Oh,
wife had it.
wow.
Okay.
That is so cool.
That's for the Boy Scouts. Eagle
Ah.
Scout thing.
1 second, James.
Nice little case that comes
Right.
in. It's really nice. And he just got a medal. He's in the Navy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he got this big thing.
Oh,
That's the
wow.
ship he's on. Yeah, whenever you want to take that.
Oh.
I'll try to get
Nice.
the reflection. And then they got this big write-up of what he did to earn the medal.
Oh wow.
It's pretty big. It's very, very impressive. What all the long big paragraph about what he did and everything.
Well, Ron,
got-
thank him for his service.
I will. And he's enjoys the Navy. He's doing really. He's been in there 5 years now,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he's saved every paycheck that he's got so far.
That's
Yep.
good.
My father-in-law is a retired naval doctor. My wife and her older brother were born in Philadelphia because he was at the Philadelphia Naval Hospital during Vietnam. He never went overseas.
wow.
He was still a Navy doctor, but he saw a lot of stuff coming over. That
He's what is he about 80 now or what?
yeah.
Late 70s anyway. Yeah.
He's down in Florida right now. They're coming back, but that's how he. But the best part about it is that he did his naval service because it paid for his medical school, so he didn't have to pay any debt when he got out of college. The Navy covered everything.
Right. Daniel's thinking about getting a degree and then going back, staying in the Navy, getting the degree, and then becoming an officer. That's
Mhm.
kind of.
Mm-hmm.
He's going. Maybe I'll quit the Navy. I'm like, no, don't do that. It's not going to work out for you the way you think it is.
Then we have
Especially
another
with-
friend of my wife's that did the same program for his medical school, and he wound up in Iraq because the naval. He was stationed in Iraq because the naval doctors are the Marines doctors, and so
That's correct. Yeah.
He got stationed on a
Yep.
hospital, and as an
This ship
anesthesiologist,
right here.
all he did was give people pain meds so they could get over to Germany and get properly treated.
This ship that he's on here,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at the back, that's where the helicopters can land, right on the back of it.
Oh, wow.
And the whole back of that ship is open. Boats can go inside there.
Oh,
Those
wow.
Yeah,
really
the
big
Navy, I have to say,
hovercrafts
they
and
eat good.
stuff. They load, and that usually there's 2,000 Marines that are on that ship when they're on deployment.
Right.
And they just got back and they took them over to Israel and they dropped them off for about a month and then they went back and picked them up. They were on some kind of maneuvers over there in Israel, the 2,000 Marines, and they dropped them off, all their amphibious stuff. And those boats and stuff that the Marines have, they just drive right in the back of that ship. It's kind of like underwater a bit, and they bring them in and they lift them up and do all that. Pretty cool. And he said, Dad, the the armaments that they have on there, the lasers, all that stuff. It's mind-boggling how powerful that weaponry is on that ship.
Mini-Me, stop humping the laser.
Yeah, they got some pretty.
One thing for
powerful
sure is
stuff
that the Navy guys eat really good. They have some of the best food in all of the armed forces.
Oh, that's so cool, Brian.
Yes, that's the one that they do take really good care of them. When
Yeah.
he lives in San Diego, which is a nice place to live, and then he has an apartment that he for free,
Hmm.
and he can walk to work because it's right there, right on on the base. So he just walks to the ship every day.
Yeah.
And doesn't have to pay room and board, or like you say, they feed him all the time. Now, if he wants to go get a pizza or a sub sandwich or something, they do that. Or go out with the guys. They might have a few beverages once in a while.
Cool.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know how much money he's got saved, but it's a big chunk of cash, I do believe. And then but he just got a promotion too. And I have it on my phone. I should get my phone and show you the picture.
My grandfather
Pretty
was
cool.
a printer in the Navy, and he printed on a ship, printing propaganda for the Chinese. And they would deliver all that propaganda. But when he came back, he was a printer for the all the Brewers and Bucks and all that media guides and yearbooks is what he printed when he came back. But I remember when
Very
he came to my graduation, he had Chinese food for the first time since World War II. It was hilarious how my aunt had to help him order.
Unreal.
Hmm.
Yeah, Daniel's an electronics technician, so he's pretty good with the electronic stuff.
Oh, cool.
Mhm. How old is he?
ET,
How old is he, Ron?
25 now.
And he's been in for 5 years.
Been 5 years already. Yeah.
Wow. Because
And
go
to
ahead.
go ahead.
Well, I
To
just
be an
highlighted-
electronics technician, you have to
Mhm.
sign up for 6 years because
Oh, okay.
the first year and a half was just school.
Hmm. So see, by the time he's 50-ish, he could retire.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You only
yeah,
have
if
to
you
do
want to.
20 years.
Oh
in.
yeah. Hmm. Yeah. That's that's good. And saving his
So
money.
I know I tell him,
Mhm.
well, why would you want to quit the Navy? And then what are you going to do? I says, especially with the economy and stuff. I mean, when are you
Yeah.
going to get a good job like that? That's
Right.
got all the benefits, and like he's getting his wisdom teeth taken out next month, and they're what is that going to cost him? It's
Mhm.
nothing. All that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Keep going when he's 50 or
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that. He can retire. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
You know?
he's second class now, so that's he can buy a house, and they give you a housing allowance. They give you a lot of money for a
Yeah.
house.
Yeah. Mhm.
That's
You're
where
at
our friend
second-
who was a doctor in Virginia. He did like tonsillectomies and things like that because all the families for naval families all got free medical care and were all
Mhm.
treated at the
Yeah.
hospital. And that's what he
Right,
did.
right.
It was just regular
Family
routine
does, right?
surgery.
Oh, we got a little drama going here. We have to cheer up Trekker. I wish my father was proud of me as Ron is, but I called my dad to wish him a happy Father's Day. He thought it was a prank call.
No, I'm sorry.
Are you serious, Trekker?
If so, if that's true, I'm sorry that's not
Sorry
good.
about that.
You're sorry about that, man.
Actually, I have a letter from Daniel when he was in boot camp.
Okay.
He wrote me a letter saying how thankful he was for having a father like me, and he met a lot of guys in the Navy. They're trying to run away from their families because they're awful people that they have to live with.
Where did you go to
He
boot
knows
camp, Ron?
in Chicago.
In Great Lakes, right? That's right
Right.
near me. Yep.
Right.
It's-
That's
we go
where
to-
the Navy has their big deal out there.
Yeah, that's where my grandfather actually back in the he was there and I know people that do their reserve training and they're the band that plays while they do their workouts down there at Great Lakes.
And you know what? Daniel was part of the band when he
Oh,
went for
okay.
his boot camp because he was, he did band in high school. My kids all did band.
Yeah, that's the thing in the
They did
Navy. You always
French
get the
horn.
live
There's a
band
French
when
horn.
you work out. That's a part of their tradition.
Mm-hmm.
So he liked that. He got one day a week. He got to go and hang out with the band and practice and do stuff with them because the boot camp's pretty taxing. So he
Yes.
kind of had one day
It
vacation
is.
kind of thing.
Yeah, in Gurnee, Illinois, they have like a big mall there, and then they also have Six Flags Great America. And you go there and you see all the guys in their Navy outfits and stuff on pass with their families. It's only about an hour from here.
Oh, here's a funny one for you, JJ. Read this one.
Shrekker, one night I called my dad and he thought I was a prank caller and yelled, F you, in the phone, hung up on me. I feel your
No
pain.
way.
A lot of dad drama going on right now. Everyone's
Yeah.
feeling your good dadness, Ron, and it's bringing out their pain.
Here it is. Here is Daniel getting pinned for his promotion.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow.
Can you make it big and you can see it better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
See who's pinning the medal on him?
Yeah.
That is so cool. Oh my God.
You know who
looks
that
like
is,
you,
right? Can you see? Can you
Yes.
tell?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump?
Yes, got
Mhm.
Trump out there
Yeah.
because he's.
Trump.
I had my oldest boy Photoshop Trump in there. There was actually another person in there doing that, but I tell everybody that Daniel saved the ship. That's why he got the medal, and Trump actually came out and pinned the medal on him. So now I got the photo to prove it.
Mhm.
When there's something
That's a nice
funny,
one.
my grandma was kind of out of it, and my grandparents live in New York, PA, which is near DC. My dad went down to DC and took one of those Photoshop pictures with Bill Clinton, and then he handed it to my grandma. And my grandma really believed that he got a picture taken with Bill Clinton. It was hilarious. She kept telling
Yeah,
everybody,
Mhm.
my youngest brother did that in Niagara Falls, kind of like they're going over the falls and or different kind of things where they would take pictures of you in the scene. It's kind of before, this is back in the 80s. So it's kind of before Photoshop or anything was invented. They actually, took you in the scene of the picture.
well, Trucker, they already have schools named after him and streets named after
Yeah.
him. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a ship named after him eventually. When you're
Wow.
president, I mean, that's just
Yeah.
one of the things you get.
Right.
Don't they have the USS Ronald Reagan and the USS, so.
Eisenhower and
Mhm.
all
Mhm.
them things.
So
Well,
this
yeah, that's
morning,
awesome,
Rachel-
Ron. Thank you for his service. That's just
Mhm.
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you for his service. Definitely. This
Yeah, he's
morning on
definitely
Rachel's stream,
yeah.
what's his face there? Wax put in a link, and
The wax.
Rachel showed it. It was a trailer for a movie with the Village People. Have you ever seen that movie, JJ? I think it's called "Can You Feel the Music" or something.
I've heard the soundtrack. I've not seen the whole
Yeah,
movie.
I
I hear it's
think
pretty
I
bad.
saw it. Yeah. Probably saw it on HBO.
Yeah, that was about 1980.
And this is actually the
Mhm.
hat. That's from his ship. You give this to us the last time you was
Yeah.
in.
Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's so cool.
Yeah.
USS Portland.
Yeah, I've toured the USS Wisconsin because it parks here in Lake Michigan sometimes, and you can go tour it.
The only trouble is, now he's out in San Diego, so we don't get to see him very much anymore.
Does he go down to Tijuana from time to time?
No, they don't allow anybody to go to Tijuana.
Hmm.
You'll get fired if you go to Tijuana.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they're right there. I mean, it's right across it's just,
Hey, you
couple
can
miles
walk
down the
over
road.
there, is my understanding.
Yeah, you probably can, but you can imagine over all the years, all the stuff that went on with the Navy boys down in Tijuana.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're not allowed
Mhm.
anymore. No one
Yeah.
can go to Tijuana from
Mhm.
their base.
The old
It's not
days.
allowed.
I've heard though that I saw on YouTube too that from the walking area of Tijuana, they've built it up actually with better restaurants and better stuff. It's
Right.
not as much of a dump as it used to be back in the day. That's
Mhm.
what I've heard at least.
What they say. There's enough beer joints in San Diego. You don't have to go to Tijuana.
Right.
Overheated. Oh my God. We were having
Okay.
burgers today, Cameron. What kind of burgers? You can have them
Trucker's not allowed in
charboiled?
Tijuana either, he said.
I'm having Chinese and I got to get up at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow because I got to take my wife to the airport.
Mm.
Her flight leaves
I'm
at
having
6:30.
chicken fingers and fries that were from
Yes,
that
where's she
we're
going
having
now?
Chinese
to do.
Fort Myers.
as well.
Oh, in
That's
Fort
what
Myers. Yeah, I thought you said something about Chinese or something.
I'm having Chinese tonight for dinner.
Yeah,
but,
we are
Oh, you
too.
are?
I got to get
Uh,
up really early tomorrow to get her to the airport.
Well, you might know this quote from this movie if I say this, JJ.
Mm-hmm.
And then.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
Don't know that one.
Where's my car where they go for the Chinese drive-through and the Chinese?
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
then.
When Ron was talking, I was thinking about that movie Under Siege, and when he was asking the guy to take care of his pies. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Steven Seagal.
Ooh, cheeseburgers. No fries? So, Cameron, what do you put on your cheeseburger? What's the condiments you like on it?
He's probably
Besides
having
the cheese.
cheeseburgers with salmon and rice.
Cheeseburgers with bacon and cheese. There you go.
Cheeseburger. Hey, Patrick.
Very funny, Patrick.
Ketchup.
Newsflash.
Oh, yes, definitely ketchup. Yeah, we know how Cameron loves his ketchup.
Yeah, I feel like I drive my daughter everywhere because they don't let her have a car on campus because she's a freshman. So
No car. That's odd.
yeah, they don't let you have at your school if you're a freshman. In order to keep the population down, they don't let you have a car. So if she has a doctor's appointment or something, I take her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's where my daughter went to college.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And that school that's in North Georgia, you have to stay in the dorm. It doesn't matter. If you go to that school, you're in the dorm. They have a boys' dorm and a girls' dorm. That's it.
Right.
That's the kind of school I like,
Yeah.
And they
Well, some schools like NYU, you want to stay in the dorm for your college career because you don't want to pay what it costs to stay in Manhattan or wherever or drive in.
well, yeah,
rather have-
but
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
how a lot of these
4 years.
universities now they're co-ed dorms, and you can stay off. My oldest boy, he went to Valdosta State, and he didn't even stay in a dorm. He was out somewhere in a party house, doing all that mess instead of going to school.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is a really good university, Truett McConnell, and it's not a Bible college, but it's a lot of faith-based type stuff that you go and you learn at the same time as you get your degree. And
Well,
she's
my
actually
other
now,
daughter
she's
who has
getting her master's degree now. She went back to school. She's getting her master's, and she went back to Truett to get that.
my younger daughter who actually has prom tonight. She is going to the same. She is going to a school called Ball State University in Indiana. Do you guys
Ooh.
know the famous graduate of Ball State?
Nope.
I think I do. Isn't it David Letterman?
Yep, David
Mhm.
Letterman. They actually have the
Mhm.
David Letterman building,
Yeah.
which is actually
Oh,
a campus
wow.
radio station and
Mhm.
everything, all named after him on the university.
Yeah.
And then my uncle is also another famous graduate because he's in the Volleyball Hall of Fame for Ohio State.
Hmm.
Very nice. Hall of Fame yet? Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jim
great.
Stone. He was the coach of Ohio State for years and brought them to many championships, and he's in the Hall of Fame.
Patrick said Letterman. You got it right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I told her if she says David Letterman's coming to campus, if I can make it down there, I want to see him because I guess he comes like once a year and talks to the students and stuff.
Oh, you got to get me his autograph, JJ, if you can. I love Letterman. He's awesome.
He's hilarious. Do you guys know he was on Mork and Mindy in an episode?
Really?
Yeah, back long before he had his NBC show. He was his morning show, I think. He was a young comedian back then. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Letterman back in the early days when he got a little bit older with the beard and all that. He got a little
The
bit.
crazy one.
I'm just
Barry Melman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the CBS show was funny too when he would interview the guys next door who sold like New York souvenirs and stuff like that. There were two Indian guys. He would talk to them every day.
Yeah, I remember those guys. Yeah, that's right.
The other routine he did too is when he did a daily phone call to Dick Assman. That's his real name, Dick Assman.
Mm-hmm.
He would call him every day and just check in on him and see how he was doing. Just to say his name because it was a real name and he could say it, without getting in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I worked with a guy when I was younger, and he had it on his lunch pail, his name, and it was in that old, where you would click and make those little stickers and put it on. It would, what they call those things, but it would actually put the letter and press it in the tape.
Oh wow!
Right?
Oh, label maker.
The old style, not where it puts the, just prints
Yeah.
it, is actually squeezing the letter in there.
Yeah.
And he had that on his lunch, because we're talking back, about 1976. We're talking here. So, and he had it on his lunch pail. His name was Dick Harder.
Oh,
His actual name. That was his name, Dick Harder. Who names
Yeah,
their
we
kid
would
Dick
get
when
those
your
kind
last
of
name's
names.
Harder?
I used to work
I
at a
don't,
job
I
where
don't
we
get
did
that.
where
Parents
we
are
used to
really
type in
mean.
applications for like mutual funds, and we got an application like that. His name was Dick Harder, or all those. We would pass those around, and that was our entertainment, and we would start giggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine there's some pretty.
Richard
but
Harder.
I've never come across a name. I mean, that's a super duper one there. And the guy was a Mennonite. I mean, he was a straight guy. I mean, he wasn't.
Oh,
There was
James.
no, yeah,
James
he was.
James babysat a friend of his nephew one time, and his nephew's name was Ashfuck.
Ashfuck, yeah, I'm serious.
It was
I'm
what?
like, his name was Ashfuck, the kid. I'm like, are you
Wow,
serious,
not
Iqbal?
good.
That's your
Not good.
nephew's name, Ashfuck? He says, yeah.
I'll be right back, James.
Well, he gave me money to buy the kid lunch and take him to the arcade and stuff like that. I said, well, yeah, if you're buying me lunch and that and taking him to the arcade and you're paying for everything, I'll do it as long as you take me home. I said, sure, I'll take you home. Don't worry about it. I
So
have
what was the occasion? Why was he taking him out?
Huh?
Why was he taking him out to the arcade?
Well, my friend Iqbal owned the video store, and I used to work for him. And
I see.
He called me over, so my sister had to drive me over to this other video store he worked at, and I had to look after the kid. He said, "Don't worry, I'll buy you lunch. I'll buy the two of you lunch. You take."
Oh, I see now. Yeah, I understand the whole.
And then you take him to the arcade, have fun with them, play some arcade games and stuff. I kicked his ass in pool.
He's proud of that.
I put my phone down in the bucket of ice water to cool it down. Link, please. Okay, I will put the link out for you.
I'm old enough. I can remember when you went to the arcade, it was only pinball machines in there. There was nothing else. It was only pinball machines. That's all they had. And then it was about 74. I think
There you go, buddy.
they got the first Pong machine in there. It was a TV screen, with the two things back and forth. You had to pay to play that thing, but it was a computer screen. You know what I mean? People didn't even have computers yet. Back in 74, nobody had a computer or anything yet.
When you see that Pong thing in this day and age, Ron, it's like boring.
Yeah.
It was boring then, but it was cool. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's not a pinball machine, because that's all there was.
Mhm.
Yeah, like boop, boop, boop.
I had one when I was a teenager. Yeah. Bip, 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 bip,
That
bip,
was
bip.
it.
And that's all it is. You know?
Count Strangula and Cobra Winfrey. That's funny, George. Hold on, gentlemen. I have to go to the washroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
Mhm.
Hold down the fort.
Hold
Okay.
down the fort.
You know, Ron, you said your son was in the military, in the Navy. My father-in-law, when he was in the Army, he was stationed at Roswell, New Mexico.
Very cool. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, he was in intelligence. And the thing about it is, when he started getting dementia, my mother-in-law would get these calls. Is he saying anything, making sure he wasn't saying, because they
No
told him all
kidding.
this. No, seriously. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Yeah,
you
he
ever
told-
get any kind of juicy stuff out of him? Hey,
Well,
hey,
All
Dad.
I know, if you want to know, all I'll say is yes.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's all. Because I
You
know
know what I'm
about
talking about.
my son in the Navy too. He's got to
Mhm.
get a certain security clearance.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful
Mhm.
what he says and all that.
And they
I
can't say nothing about that, because my dad was in the Air Force in the 50s, and they said they'd throw you out if you mention that. All my
Wow.
father-in-law said was yes.
So some
we
cool
were
stuff is going on.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool to know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
we were visited by something from another planet.
Wow.
Mhm.
It's
And that's
official,
all.
folks.
It is real. Hmm.
They
So-
talk about things What's that show? The guys something After Dark. Yeah, I
Oh,
used to
yeah.
listen to them.
Yeah, the guy with Art Bell, Coast to Coast.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Coast to Coast After Dark. Isn't that the show?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, could one of you tell James that I had to go run some errands and I'll be back later maybe?
We definitely
Okay.
will. Mason,
Okay,
have a
yeah,
good day,
Mason.
brother.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, everyone. It's
Mhm.
nice
James,
to meet you
Mason
all.
needs to leave to go run.
Yeah,
errands.
Mason's
He'll
leaving.
be back later.
All
I
right.
told you like he said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Calvin's back.
Here comes Calvin. Hey.
I'm back. Oh my God! Now I'm nervous. I'm next to Jeff.
Okay.
Ron, this is for you.
My uncle was a
I read it before.
an
already.
engineer down in
Oh, you did?
DC
Okay.
area, and he designed nuclear subs for the government.
Mhm.
Wow.
And one time he was driving, and this is before he needed a passport. He was driving with his wife, and she drove through Canada while he was sleeping, and he had to like really fast go to a payphone and call his boss and say, "I'm in Canada. I'm sorry. I didn't get the clearance to come here." Really funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
The part that scared me the most, though, is that my uncle, who designed nuclear subs, he said he wouldn't ride on one.
Mhm.
There you go, folks. Some very interesting facts have come out today that people
Yeah.
maybe weren't sure about, and now we
Mhm.
know, folks.
It
Yeah, to
is.
go back to the Ted Nugent thing that I saw flashing up before. My cousin has Ted Nugent on his contacts in his phone.
Mhm.
You can call him whenever he wants.
Yeah.
Put that up what Trekker just said. That's funny.
Yeah.
Who's running?
Hey James,
the show?
make me big. I just discovered something I'm very excited about.
Wait.
All right.
He's very excited. Don't put it
Yeah.
low. Just keep it up
Yeah.
chest high.
Okay.
That's good.
What is it?
Because I thought this was lost forever, but I found this when I was looking for my Boy Scout stuff.
Okay,
And
cool.
Ron being in Georgia, I know he knows this
Yes,
band.
sir. We'll
I
try.
found my Chickasaw Mud Puppies.
You're what?
You're
Chickasaw
what?
Mud Puppies.
All right.
Chickasaw Mud Puppies.
Is
That's
that next
a
to
rare
your
record
tracks?
right there, folks.
In your collection.
You
is that
don't
next
know
to
the
your-
Chickasaw Mud Puppies?
and your
I don't
Godfathers?
know them. I apologize for that.
Michael Stipe discovered them.
Okay.
You know Michael Stipe, don't you, Ron? He's probably your next door
No, he's
neighbor.
not. He's
Wow.
probably not.
The guy from
Shiny,
REM.
happy people
REM.
laughing.
Yeah.
It's the end.
Yeah, these guys
of
are
the
from
world.
these guys are from Georgia. You never met them, Ron?
I never met them. No.
Man, I didn't think
There's a lot of
Georgia had
people I
that many
haven't met.
people in it.
Kinda like the B-52s. I don't know them either.
This one is not lost, but I'm gonna show it
Oh, there
anyway.
you go.
Hmm.
That looks like
More
something
Chickasaw
that
Mud
Elliot
Puppies.
would have off of the Lazy
White
Dog
dirt.
stuff.
How much Chickasaw Mud Puppies do you have, James?
What?
Yeah, there you go. It's not a trick question.
What do I
either.
have?
What?
What do I have?
I said, do you have any
Chickasaw
Chickasaw
Mud
Mud Puppies in your collection?
No, I don't. First time I
Ah,
heard about them.
That's too bad. Oh, and I have, since I'm still big, I have an update
Yeah, since I'm big.
for all those people who like Pluto TV.
Yeah,
I just
Pluto,
made
yeah.
a great discovery this morning.
What did you find out? They have
The
TV
Gene
on it.
Autry Show season 5 is on Pluto TV.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So now you
Gene
can see this guy.
Yeah, I've seen enough of Gene Autry. But that
Jeff,
Gene
remember
Autry,
this
man,
guy?
that guy,
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
there has never been a better war hero than Gene Autry in the history of the world.
Wow.
Right? You all know the story of Gene Autry. What a guy.
Okay, make me small.
And you'd
All right.
never know it to look at him. You'd think he'd be some kind of big burly John Wayne guy, but he wasn't. But he was an
Little guy. Mm-hmm.
amazing person.
I got really mad.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, are we getting arrested?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That was my dad. He's got on the top MOB. Maurice.
Actually, I'll do the
Oh,
fourth
okay.
one.
Let me hold it steady. Maurice Omer
Go
Bowden.
ahead, Ron. Whenever you're
Okay.
ready.
Yeah.
That was from, it's a suburb of Minneapolis, and that
Oh.
was from his civil defense badge. He was into civil defense. He got a
Oh.
badge.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Auxiliary police.
Bad
So that's
boys,
pretty
bad
cool.
boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do from when Ron's dad comes for you?
Yeah, Dad won't be coming anytime too soon, I don't think.
So I have a story to tell. My daughter and I last summer were at a baseball game, and Stephen Colbert threw out the first pitch and came to Wisconsin because he had talked bad about Milwaukee on one of his shows, and then apologized, and then came here. And the guys next to us were booing him, and whatever your beliefs are, it's not the point. They booed him, and they yelled at him, and they did whatever. Then, as part of every Brewer game, they always do the servicemen of the game, and they stand up, and we always stand up and cheer for the service people that cheer. Those two
Right.
bums wouldn't stand up for the servicemen.
Military.
I'm like, you can boo Stephen Colbert, but you can't stand up for the servicemen that are up there, that gave their lives for this country. I was disgusted. I'm sorry. I mean, I saw that, and I'm not trying to take a side. I'm just trying to say, like, look, okay, I understand you disagree with him, but
Yeah.
these are men and women who
military
serve
guys.
this country and put their lives on the line for us day in and day out.
Mhm.
I don't care where you are, we need to honor them for what they do and what they serve.
They probably were Pirates fans.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was actually the Brewers versus the Cubs, so I don't know which side they were on.
Wow.
Yeah, because you would think the people that would boo Colbert would be the people that would be cheering on the military. It's kind of like opposite ends of the thing.
No, the whole stadium showed up, but these two bums next to us, they didn't stand up for it, and we were.
Yeah, but they booed
I even said
Colbert,
something. I was like, "What?"
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, they
They
booed
booed
Colbert,
Colbert.
but they didn't. Yeah,
Which, like I'm saying, you'd think they would be the first one standing up cheering for the military.
correct. And they weren't.
But
They
they're
were
just
like
a couple
sitting
of
there like
bums
bums on a
they were,
log,
yeah.
refusing to stand up. And I was like, "What's going on?"
Just a couple of poo-pooers about everything in life generally. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as we would say in Wisconsin here, because we're in Polish land, but a couple of dumb Polacks.
Yeah, that's true. That Trekker there, that name sounds like a minor league baseball team, Chickasaw Mud Puppies.
I mean, I can say that because
Okay.
my mom's name on her side is Mrzajeski. I want you to spell that for me, Ron.
Spell what now?
Mrzajeski.
Mrzajeski. I can spell mom, M-O-N. Mother's Day's coming.
Yeah.
That's where I'm gonna go into there.
Yeah, one of the wax is going to have any Chickasaw mud puppies for sale.
I can put money
I
on
doubt
it.
it.
He's not going to have any. Yes.
He'll probably have some jazz stuff.
Just like he won't have any hot house flowers like
No.
bam,
James, I
right
brought
in, right in there. Coming
I
on
brought
this
my,
hot.
to change the subject, James. I brought my Billy Joel collection to show the people if they want to see it.
No, we don't
Sure,
want to see
go for it.
All right. Hold on.
You're not going to
All right.
you're not going to show it for people who don't want to see it?
If you don't want to see it, you don't have to see it.
I'm
And
gonna
no-
go
Oh,
No,
you're
but I'm
right.
just saying, you said you're going to show it for the people who want to see it. Are you still going to show it for the people who don't want to see it?
Yeah,
Glass houses.
you're going to see it no
Mhm.
matter
Good one.
what. First is Glass
Good one.
Houses. This is the Walmart edition that came out. It's on blue vinyl.
Yeah. Mhm.
Ooh.
And it's,
Blue vinyl.
it's probably one of his most rocking albums that he has with, You May Be Right, All for Lena. You're Still Rock and Roll to Me.
all very
Part of
lame.
my collection.
Yeah, lame music.
Next one where he does his homage to the 50s. This is Innocent Man.
Oh, that's the
If
one
you're-
you sent me too.
Yep. If people don't know the story of Innocent Man, the song itself was wrote when he was stuck in a snowstorm and couldn't get into his house. That's why it starts out with some people stay away from the door. But if you listen to this album mainly, it's kind of an homage to the old Frankie Avalon 50s and 60s music. This one's kind of a rare one to get that I have in my collection. This is his Russian concert they did. He was the first one to go to Russia. And inside, here's all the pictures from that. It's a double album. It's called Koyept, or it's also called Concepts. It has a whole. It's like a. It apparently they even had to show the Russians music videos in order to get them excited about it because they didn't even know who he was when he came over. The next one I have in my collection is my Walmart release of Piano Man. For Billy Joel.
Greatest song ever.
Yeah, greatest song. The only song I don't like on here, though, is Ballad of Billy the Kid. Not one of its greatest songs, but I do like. It's just not really a concept album. It just seems to be a bunch of songs. He hadn't really hit that concept yet. Probably my favorite Billy Joel album that I have in my collection. This is a Japanese pressing of Billy Joel's 52nd Street. Great album from has Big Shot, Honesty, Zanzibar, and it's a really good recording. Next one I have in the live collection is my Songs in the Attic, which is like a collection of different live cuts. Even one of them was recorded in Milwaukee, where he did Say Goodbye. I think he did Say Goodbye to Hollywood in Milwaukee. This one is also a Japanese pressing that I have.
No OB strip, I noticed.
This is the Walmart release for Stormfront. I actually know there's a song in here called Leningrad. If you look at the credits on here, it says it was sung by the Hicksville High School Chorus. And a couple of my friends that I met at a festival out in New York sang on this record. So it's pretty cool.
That's cool. Do
Wow.
they know the Mud Puppies?
I don't think so. This is one I got inspired by the Vinyl Archivist because I saw this in his collection. This one is Tell Her About It. It's the 12-inch single. But the cool part is that it has a mix on here of a Hassel song on here called Easy Money and You Got Me Humming is on the back. So Easy Money from Innocent Man and then You Got Me Humming Live, which is an old Hassel song that he did. So I saw this in Patrick's spreadsheet and I went out and got it for myself. This one is a Korean pressing of Billy Joel's River of Dreams. If you want to look at the different label that's on this one.
That's cool, yeah.
Mhm.
Korea, they make good records in Korea too, though.
Right. And the only way you could get this record is actually was printed in Korea. They really didn't print this on vinyl because the CD era had kind of hit in 93. Unfortunately, with Billy Joel, and I'll be the first to admit it being a fan, in 1993, this was his last album. His last real studio album that he did.
So a 93 record, that should be fairly valuable. There can't be that many of those out there.
No, there's not. I know
Wow.
AGK got one for Guru Lisa as well, the same pressing. Here's
Okay.
Streetlight Serenader.
Mhm.
My favorite song in here is Entertainer, where he kind of gives a poo-poo the music industry, as well as there's a good instrumental on here I used to use as a theme for my radio show when I was in college called Root Beer Rag. Probably one of my favorite Billy Joel albums of all time is The Bridge. And what I do like on this one is how he brought in other artists to help him out with the record. For instance, obviously we all know Ray Charles he brought in for Baby Grand. He also
I
has
had that on cassette back in the day.
Yep.
Hmm.
He brought in Steve Winwood, and he also brought in Cyndi Lauper as well to sing on this record. It's probably one of his best, and it came in on blue vinyl.
You ever
Is that the one
accidentally
that was-
misplace that record and then ask your family, where's that confounded bridge?
No, I haven't. Here's the Stranger.
Yeah, that's the one I like.
This is a 77 release.
Mhm.
This is a reissue.
Mhm.
They kind of did a cool thing with the label on this one. If you look,
Oh, hmm,
The reissue, yeah.
yeah.
I've imported some Japanese originals of that in mint condition, but the best I can get for them is about $20. That's about all they're worth.
and then the next one I have in my collection would be the Nylon Curtain.
Oh,
Right?
I remember listening to in '83, and there was a song here called Laura, and he would say when I was little, he would say, "I feel like a fucking fool," and I would live to hear that when I was a little kid. Fucking fool! Oh, cool, he's swearing. But anyways, no, Alan Talent, this one,
Yeah.
Laura, Pressure. I love the song Pressure. It just has a real intense beat to it and great music video. See your hold on. Next one's Turnstiles.
Hmm.
James, you know what song's on this record?
what?
James. There's a song called James he has on this record.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Before you
And
can
here's
do
my
the lyrics,
actual vinyl press from the 90s of Stormfront. Right
oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It was released in 2015, but it was very
So
limited.
that record is a vinyl press. Okay.
This one's from 93. This one's from actual pressing that came out in the late 80s. So I'm double showing it. And okay. His first album that was recorded on the wrong speed was his first album called Cold Spring Harbor. It has a song in here, Everybody Loves You Now. It's really nostalgic album for Billy Joel fans. If you're not really that into Billy Joel or just loosely into Billy Joel, I don't really recommend this one. It's a good one for completists who want to complete the collection because it was recorded at a different speed. His voice does sound kind of funky on it.
So it's a couple of degrees off of what it should be. So it sounds a little.
Right. Even he admits that. And then the last one I have, this one actually goes for good money on Discogs. This is a Japanese pressing of Billy Joel's Greatest Hits Volume 1 and 2. The only reason I'm mentioning it has two unique songs on it called You're Only Human. His version of, getting kids not to do suicide, as well as While the Night is Still Young is on this one, plus his other hits up until this point. The only one I'm missing on vinyl that I think was released by Friday Music is the Billy Joel Greatest Hits 3. I do have that on CD, but I don't have it on vinyl. So if people wanted to see that is my Billy Joel collection. If you look behind me, I also have a Billy Joel jacket as well that a New York graffiti artist made for me.
Ah,
There you go.
glass houses.
Oh,
too.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just so JJ won't be mad at me.
There you go. I have two copies of
This
that
is
one.
this is kissing up the JJ segment. And this is not a Walmart reissue, as you can tell by the brown. You can see the brown.
Mm-hmm.
I like that band that he had back then versus what he has now with Crystal Tavera and other. Yeah. I know what's his name. Mark has been to the guy that does the saxophone now for him has been to many Beatles fests and stuff, but I'm just not.
Okay.
I like the older stuff he did with in the 70s up to the 80s for his saxophone and his other tunes.
Hey,
On the bridge, isn't A Matter of Trust on that album?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
But me being a fan, I've heard Matter of Trust so many times that probably the song he did with Cyndi Lauper, where you Code of Silence, is probably my favorite song off that record.
hey, James,
Being a big
should I
Billy
show-
Joel fan, if you ask me like which album is your favorite, a lot of them I'll tell you, and they're not hits because I've heard the hits so many times and over
James,
and over.
are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Pay attention to the screen. Guy wasn't even.
Yeah, I'm so big.
All right.
Oh,
let's make it
okay.
small.
No,
All right.
I was putting the record back together, and I wasn't even on screen. I don't think.
I'm trying, James, but you won't let me. There we go.
There we go.
There.
Time won't let me.
Should I show my Billy Joel records, James?
I'm afraid
Sure.
to see this, Ron,
Go
because I've
go
heard
ahead.
your comments on Billy Joel, but go ahead.
I don't have any. Sorry, I can't show any. But I do, I do have a good band. This is the kind of music I like. It's anti-Billy Joel music.
Anti-Billy Joel music? So how do you define
And-
anti-Billy Joel
That's not
music?
very nice.
This kind of music.
I don't. He actually likes Black Sabbath and metal.
It's
He actually
on a
admits to it.
gatefold. You got the gatefold version of this record? No.
No, but
He was in it. Billy Joel was in a metal band.
Billy Joel's bad.
It's on the original WWA out of UK, which is the VO6
Oh, Astro
sample from
Hunting?
the Swirl. If you know
Yes,
about
Striker,
the
I saw that
Vertigo
3
Swirl.
times, and one of the times I saw him in Chicago with Elton and Billy, they had to stop the show because Davy Johnson's family was in a car accident,
And
and
then my other
Billy Joel's guitarist had to come out and perform with them.
Billy Joel record is Paranoid.
Okay.
It's okay to say it's Black
Another-
Sabbath, Ron. You don't have to knock my Billy Joel.
You could like whatever you like. I don't care. This
He
is
started in metal,
Yeah.
Gatefold.
so metal is not anti-Billy Joel because he started in a metal band.
He did,
It
yeah. And then
is
he went to Attila.
a,
It's called Attila.
Sanctuary pressing out of the UK, and they have using the original UK tapes, and it's really sounds.
Yeah, I have that
fantastic.
one over here. I have to dig it up. I have Black Sabbath in my collection.
And then we have the Black Sabbath Master
Anybody
of
ever use
Reality
these?
on the Rhino
They're nice
reissue.
container store, by the way.
And it's got the nice embossed cover. It's hard to show on
Nice.
the laptop with the glare, but nice Rhino. And then I got the volume 4 on a Rhino as well.
Mm.
And I used to have a Japanese swirl of this, and this actually sounds better than that. So I kept that one.
Thank you,
Cool.
Edward.
And
Edward.
then Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, again, is another Sanctuary reissue. These are from, I don't know the year. It's on here somewhere, like 2010 or something. They made these, I think, something like that. And then my latest Sabbath record is called Jazz Sabbath.
Wow.
If you're not familiar with this record, it's really good. They do the Black
Greg,
Sabbath, but the guy's he does jazz piano. And it's really good.
You too,
I mean,
Edward.
You too,
I
Edward.
need to play that again. And
Study
that's all
well.
my Billy
Hope
Joel
your ankle
records.
gets
that I
better quickly.
Well, I feel better now. You got the same number of Billy Joel records as you do Chickasaw Mud Puppies.
I do. And I'm proud of that fact too, by the way. You can
Hey,
hear
Jake,
the
as we're leading up to the
Wow.
auction, you want me to show you what I got at the last auction?
auction from Patrick you're talking
Yep.
about.
Yeah.
From Wax and Patrick. Let me show.
All right. Let me make it small. Oh, you got him. Okay, good.
First thing I got in the last auction was 11 o'clock TikTok, a record store day release, 40 years. This has on 11 o'clock TikTok, Touch and Twilight by U2. Still sealed. I really didn't open this yet because I plan to get this friend for a birthday present.
Oh yeah, cool.
Then I also got, me and Beth fought over this one. I got Simple Minds. This also came with a 45 of Don't You Forget About Me. Next one is another Simple Minds. New Cold Dream, 81 to 82, 83, 84, right there. The one that he went back to because I wanted it was the Bonnie Tyler, Faster Than the Speed of Light. Total Eclipse of the Heart with ninjas and everything in the music video. And also got a sealed copy of The Wiz. Now, this one meant a lot to me because I was in The Wiz in high school. And there's actually pictures out there I have. I'm still looking for them, but I know they're out there. Of me as the witch's assistant in our high school production. But this one meant a lot to me, so I got this one from Wax. And that's it. You can make me small.
All right. I will do that.
So now we have no Ron Beaudry, we have no Calvin, but we do have Jeff Kendall, the almighty, the master himself of Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
I was looking for my Simple Minds. I can't find it. I might have sold it.
Oh, okay.
I got a couple of those Simple Minds, but I pulled something else instead because I think it's more near and dear to James's heart.
James, you want to get to your heart.
It's
Yeah.
all the Beatles kind of stuff.
Oh,
Oh, here
now
we
we're
go.
talking the language.
I got some
Hey.
bees. I got a couple other bees here I'll show after. They're kind of right by the Beatles. Okay, this is
Ooh.
it's mostly I got the one Beatle record. Here it
Eddie,
is.
Eddie.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Happy Road. Japanese pressing.
Mhm.
This is the Pro U series, which is the half-speed master version of this record,
Wow.
and it is very, very good.
Cool.
And all my other Beatle records are basically in the Beatle box. I sold all the other, copies and all the different ones of those. But when Paul McCartney reissued his records, I didn't really think that I thought I could do better. So what I did was I went and got the first edition Japanese pressings that I could find.
Ah.
At Apple.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
this is really nice. And I actually bought this from a guy that was in Russia. That's where I bought it out of a guy from Russia. He had a pretty good price on it.
Where was this on
And I always
discount?
love this picture on the back of the cover.
Yeah, that's a cute picture.
I always love that. And Ram on that
Great album.
AP press. You don't see these OBs very often. It's very hard to get this record with that OB on it.
My favorite
That
song on
AP
there is Too Many People.
The AP pressing. This one's a little easier to find.
Band on the Run, I have that.
That again is the
Not
original
Japanese
press,
pressing.
the OG. And then I got Venus and Mars.
I have that on vinyl and CD as well.
This one's interesting. It comes with, I mean, these these records, they come with so many different things in it. It's got poster 1, poster 2, even the the insert for the record is pretty cool. Cardboard.
They come with stickers as well.
Got the sticker,
Nice.
and it's got some kind of like a bookmark in there.
Oh, I didn't get the bookmark with mine.
And it's, of course, got the Japanese insert in there too.
Wow, that's cool.
Lots of stuff. Even like Band on the Run, it's got, I don't know, 2-3 posters and all kinds of stuff in there.
Jeez. I didn't
And then
get
my
a
last
poster
one
of Band on the
Is
Run.
one that I really love. This is another Japanese, but without the OB. Live and Let Die.
Ooh. Nice.
And that song just jumps off the speakers. Even when it's in the car, I always have to turn it up. And that's it for my. But anyway,
Cool.
I got a couple other things that were on the Bs, okay?
All
I
right.
think somebody mentioned this earlier. Budgie.
But
Yeah, I need that one.
Yeah, you sure do. This is my OG, the one that I was, I think, 18 or 17. I went to Kmart and I bought it at Kmart.
Because out of the first 5, that's the one I'm missing.
Yeah, this is the best one by far, for me anyway. And this is on a label you don't see every day. Cap Records.
Wow, I never heard that one before.
Is that
Yeah, no,
that Captain Spaulding's label?
Yeah, Cap. That's right. I
Perhaps
never
it
thought of
is.
that, but
Is
you're
it
drinking up
is he
beer.
off
it looks
YouTube
like
right
it, that's
now?
for sure.
I heard he was off YouTube.
No, he's back on
back
again.
now.
You got a new. Who was it? Mason told us yesterday, wasn't it, about
Yeah.
his new channel. Here's a band that not many people know about. They're from Canada,
That's cool, Trekker. I like that. Dolan would like that.
called Boot Sauce. They're from
Never heard that
Montreal.
before.
And
I
this
put that on my
record-
fries.
This record is pretty cool because this outside here of the record thing, it slides out like this. See that?
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's plastic. This outer part, and it slides over the record.
Nice.
And we've got an insert, and then the record, of course. And then I have from that record a 12-inch. A 12-inch from that record. Band from Montreal. Boot
And
Sauce.
what kind of music are they?
Heavy metal dance music. That's what they called it.
I didn't know dance music. That's interesting.
And it's different. I mean, they got this. I like it. It's really good. But what's the name of that one song on here? Let's Eat Out. It says, yeah.
Let's see though.
I could see James
Ooh.
hurting himself with that record.
And then the next song is called Scratching the Hole.
Oh yeah, Mail on the Prize are good. Yes.
Ex-Marine. Play With Me, Love and
From
Pain.
the halls of
Time.
Montezuma
Catcher in the Raw.
to the shores of Tripoli, we will
Montezuma's
fight
the
our
Lance.
country's battles.
And then I have a record that I really love this. And this is a kind of a, let's pull this out. This is a guy called Thomas Budzinski.
Wow.
He does his own artwork. You know, this is just, B, the records that are by the Beatles. I just pull out this is the records that are around that. Thomas Budzinski, it's a gatefold.
Ah.
Thomas does all
Nice
his own
artwork.
artwork. And this is a signed copy one of a 243, a 500. It's a double record.
Wow.
And the labels are, they're just kind of like picture labels. Doesn't even have the name of the music or anything on there. But this guy's from Poland, okay?
Mhm.
This record was made in Poland. It's got the thickest cover. I mean, the cardboard is so thick on this thing. I don't know if you see how.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the spine of it, the back spine. Look how thick that thing is.
Ooh, yeah.
It's massively thick, and the sound on it is fantastic. Of course, they only pressed 500, but the guy's Polish, and all the lyrics are Polish, but the music is so good. And I put it on the CD,
Moja
right?
kunchalecie
And we
kocham.
play it in the car. All the
I
kids,
love
like the youngest
you
one, they know all the
so.
lyrics to the songs. We all
Yeah.
sing along in
Moja
Polish.
kunchalecie
But
kocham.
hang on, slow down now.
I'm singing my Polish.
Yeah, I
Flint,
know.
Bobby Vinton.
So this is, write it down, Thomas Budzinski. And he spells his name Tomaszz. So you put that part in that, and Budzinski. And if you look up the song called Luna,
Luna.
Luna, you need to do that. That's just a fantastic song, and it's the whole album is great. It's a double record. Of course, this is the only one that you'll ever see, and I bought it from a guy out of Germany because you couldn't ever buy this in the States. There just was too few to go around. And I wanted to. He's put out a couple other records, but you have to be there at the right time at the right place to get them. Otherwise, if you look on
Yes. Spanish for the moon.
Discogs or something, they'll say, yeah, he made a few of those, none for sale kind of stuff. So I was very lucky just to be at the right place at the right time. I was buying some records from that guy out of Germany, and I saw this one, and so I said, well, let me go listen to the music to see, because he was kind of progressive type of genres that he was dealing with. And I did buy a few other records. I was going to buy some Tales Valiant Presidenti. A guy, I know you're all familiar with that group. They're out of Finland. It's the kind of stuff I like. This is a fantastic record, though, right here, guys. And that's going to be it for my stuff that's from B around the Beatles, Paul McCartney.
Okay, since this segment sponsored by Sesame Street, I like to do some B's.
Bees, baby. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, this is my own alphabet system. Ron's probably not going to like this because
I love it.
he's going to
What do you
say
got?
no, it's G and not B.
Okay.
But Benny Goodman.
Benny
Oh,
Goodman.
wow.
There you go. But you are correct. I go by the last name, not the first name.
B.
Well, I live in Florida. We do things differently.
Well, I know. I lived in Florida for 5 years. I know all about it.
Hakuna Matata.
I got two brothers lives in Florida, so yeah, that really explains it.
And here's another G. Psych. I think they're from Sweden, if I remember correctly. The Baby Grandmothers.
Wow,
Oh,
nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm part of the baby grandmothers.
The inner sleeves came with a lot of reading. I
Very
never knew
nice.
reading was so. I never knew there was be so much reading and record collecting.
That's
Reading
right.
is fundamental. Remember that from the 80s?
Mm-hmm.
Riff.
Yeah, when I went to school, I always thought reading was optional, as long as you could just fake it.
Well, you can find
Here's the
Cliff
lads.
Notes, you were good to go.
And then the final B, since I've already done Budgie before,
Budgie, baby.
here's a great psych record everybody should have.
All right.
Here we go.
Banshee.
Banshee. I've
This
heard
is
of Banshee.
Banshee, all
I
right.
have heard of them.
This is
I haven't seen
terrific.
that record, though.
Don't get their second one, but get this one.
I probably saw the second one before because I hadn't seen that one.
And the best song on this one, what's the thing about the train? There was a train song on here. Oh, Train of Life. And then they have a 9-minute song called Tom's Island.
Very nice.
Well, James, if it's okay with you, I thought I would take a moment and show some of my comedy records, if that's okay.
Yes.
All right, I'll make him small.
No,
That's-
comedy.
I guess the B segment is over because comedy starts with C.
Yep. Now we move on
Yeah.
to C.
Okay.
Is Robin Williams,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Reality What a Concept, OG Pressing. Here's the back.
Wow.
The next one that I have is a radio retail sampler, but of Billy Crystal. You, James, you look marvelous, is all I'll say, James. You look marvelous.
Absolutely marvelous. And it's not the one where he says, forget the girl, I want the dog.
Yep. Now, baby, now.
Ooh,
And here's a
ow,
Canadian,
ow.
James. James, here's one of your Canadian brothers.
Ah, Howie Mandel.
He does a Watusi. There's his handbag.
Yeah.
See, it's shaped like a hand, so he called it his handbag. Next one is Monty Python's Contractual Obligation album. Has a really cool labels on here too. The other side, the first side. It's a fun record. James, here's two more Canadians, and Rush is on this record as well.
Oh yeah.
I have that one too. Do, 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 do. Hey, Christina.
Hey, Christina.
And who's their lead singer, James?
Geddy Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least,
And-
I have Monty Python live at the City Center.
Mm-hmm.
Monty Python. I like them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How
James,
about
I'd like
any,
to buy an argument, please.
What?
Right.
James, I'd like to buy an argument.
Okay.
It's one of their routines.
I got a psych record. Someone likes psych music?
Sure.
You got this one? Bubble Puppy?
Make it big.
No, I heard of them though.
You don't have
I listened
Bubble
to it. I only
Puppy?
like the one. I think that's the one I listened to. I only like one song on it.
Yeah, but you got to have it because it's hot ass and sassafras, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one. But I didn't like anything else.
Sweet smoking sassafras, something like that. But this is but what a song.
Hey, Ron, I have a question for you. I showed this earlier.
Go for it.
The Beatles Ed Sullivan shows. Did you watch these
Yes,
when
sir.
they were live on TV?
Did I see them live on TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
did.
Beatles back in the day. This is the full shows with all the commercials. Even
Yeah, I
Davy
saw
Jones
that.
and the Monkees is on here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was that you with them? Was that you in the middle?
I'm in the middle, but in the back there.
Oh, okay.
No, I was only 9 years old. But I remember watching them with my aunt. They were coming over because I don't know what it was, around some kind of holiday or something, because my aunt and uncle were over at the house. They lived a couple hundred miles away. They were visiting. And it was on, of course, a Sunday night, Ed Sullivan.
Oh yeah.
And I watched the show, and then I ran downstairs and got the radio out, and they were playing I Want to Hold Your Hand on the radio right after that.
Wow.
Here's another psych record. Crocodile.
Cool.
I know them too.
So, Ron,
And
you're
Dachshund
chilling in your room
Lutz
tonight.
had
What
this
are you
on
gonna-
one of his
what
shows.
do
He
you
was playing
plan
his
to
record,
spin?
and I said, "Yeah, I got to
Spin.
get that." It's got.
Ron, if you're chilling in your room tonight, what do you plan to spin for yourself?
What am I going to play tonight on
Mhm.
my turntable?
Mm-hmm.
Probably nothing.
Hmm.
I like looking at records. It seems lately. Let me have this band called Karumbin. You familiar with them?
No.
No.
These guys are fantastic. This is fairly modern now. What year is this? It's like 2020. See, that's pretty new stuff. Karumbin. You gotta get some Karumbin in your life. Here's another Karumbin record.
Wow.
Do you want to eat?
Yeah.
Karumbin. See that? They're from Texas. You will like them. It's good music. Everybody that's heard them, they like this band. They're really good.
James, what's for dinner, buddy?
We
Oh,
might
you
get to
left.
play tonight.
Chicken fingers.
Oh. Mhm.
Let's make it a little smaller.
Okay, this is my one comedy contribution.
Okay.
And I think this was my oldest record until I got the Red Foley and Ernest Tubb record. And I don't know why Elias Cruz is on the cover, but this is Mr. Magoo.
Oh my God,
Mhm.
Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, 1957. What were you doing in 1957, James?
I wasn't even born.
Good answer.
Mhm.
I have to quiz you every once in a while to make sure you're alert.
Oh, yeah, of course, of course.
What were you doing in 1957, Jeff?
Me, I have a couple of years to go. I wasn't born until 60, so I was,
Oh,
Yeah, I was hanging out with my little brother in '57.
Ah,
Here's my comedy record.
Oh yeah,
Steve Martin.
those two are really good. I like those first two.
Yeah, look, he's walking like an Egyptian on the back.
Oh, that has King Tut on there.
Yeah,
King
King
Tut,
Tut.
baby. Gotta have old King
King
Tut.
Tut.
Oh yeah.
I remember that one.
Yeah, it's got King Tut on here. That's why I bought it. That was such a great
Nice.
James, you got comedy records. You got Kiss.
How's that comedy?
Yeah, there you go. And Billy Joel, comedy records.
No, I don't think so. King Tut. Do 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 do.
You got Dumb Ditties. Where's your Dumb Ditties, James?
It's downstairs.
Ah, bummer.
My mom's just fixing up my chicken fingers and fries with mayo.
I don't know what I did with my copy. I had Dumb Ditties.
Yeah, that's a good one. And when I was growing up, I had Looney Tunes as well with Hello Mata.
Me
Hello
too.
Mata. Here
Yeah,
I
I
am
love that
at
song.
Camp
Camp
Granada.
Granada.
hmm
But I guess I felt too grown up. I got rid of it. And then I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I got rid of Sesame Street Fever. I want that record back so bad now.
Ah, Sesame Street.
I
Fever.
found it in,
Well,
like, in
what's
like
the
a
story
a
on that
three
record?
bin. It was so destroyed. But I did have a copy, but it was in a 3-bin. It was so destroyed.
hmm
So it was like a disco Sesame Street record or what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I had the Sesame Street record where they say, "Hey, welcome to Sesame Street." And that
Yeah,
drum
but
set
I have Eddie Murphy's solo album that he did with Party All the Time. It's called How Could It Be? I was looking for it to show, but I couldn't find it. But I know I have it in my collection.
And I remember one of the songs on the Sesame Street record it was called "Somebody Come and Play." Somebody come and play today.
Originally, I think of George Masaga. I always go G. Grover.
I remember that.
G. George.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I have all the old Sesame Streets on DVD.
Yeah. I used to have a comedy record by Freddie
I have
Prinze.
just as much Sesame Street music as I do Billy Joel music. That's where that is.
Anybody remember Freddie Prinze from
Oh,
Chico
yeah.
and the Man? Yeah.
And his
think
son
only
is
did
married
one.
to Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah. I think Freddie Prinze Sr. only put out one album because he was in Chico and the Man a couple of years and unfortunately died. And
Right.
it was pretty good.
That's
I
a
have
hard
it.
show to find now because of
I have the episodes.
hmm
Chico and the Man.
Yeah. I like
Oh, wow.
the opening song by what's his name?
Jose. hmm
Yeah, that was a good song.
Yeah.
Are they
The other
real
good-
or bootleg?
the other good theme too was "Welcome Back, Kotter" by Sebastian.
Yeah. Later on. he did
Dun,
the same
dun,
show.
dun, dun. Welcome back. The
Welcome
dreams
back.
are yours.
Welcome back. This is hot.
Here we got welcome back to supper time.
Dinner time,
Yeah.
for James.
Supper time. Supper time.
Supper time.
4
Yeah.
o'clock. You're having what?
James, show us. This is the show us your food segment of the show. And
All right, I'll
hey,
tell you what I'm eating.
Yeah.
what you eating?
We got some chicken fingers,
Ooh.
some barbecue sauce, and some
Uh-huh.
mayonnaise for the fries.
Ooh, looks good.
Did your mom make those, or did you guys order out?
Order out, yeah. Our friend
you
Terry
order out
Haynes
from
brought it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
McDonald's?
No. It's from the Big Stop.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
The truck stop.
I'd have to run
So you
around the
personally did not take those fingers
Yeah.
off a chicken, is what you're telling us.
block. No.
No.
Okay, that's good. I was going to be mad if you're chopping off chicken, the fingers of chickens.
Yeah,
No.
not good.
Well, the
Remember-
auction starts in an hour. For those of you who are, is anybody going to partake in the auction today?
What auction?
So that means the auction starts in 1 hour and it'll be over in 6 hours.
Right.
Mhm.
And we get to hear that
Yeah.
that stupid
Can we
countdown,
do some countdown
over,
music?
over and over again.
You have StreamYard? We're on StreamYard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That countdown he uses is a StreamYard thing you can do. You've got a hold of it here. So if you look in your bag of
Oh, here we
tricks on
go.
StreamYard, you got the countdown. What record are we selling today,
Patrick,
folks?
that was for you, brother.
Yeah.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin.
Countdown.
You know, my,
10,
Yeah.
9.
you know, Ron, my favorite joke off that one is when he goes, "I went and I saw this chick, and she had the best pussy I've ever seen
Yeah,
in my entire
yeah.
life." And then the whole crowd goes, "Ah!" They start laughing. Say, "No, come on. I'm talking about her cat. Now, would you get
Yeah.
over that?" And then he
Yeah.
stops and he goes, "That cat was the best fuck I ever had."
That's right.
Mhm.
It's a cat.
That's the best
Older
joke
lady.
on that album. Other than the song King Tut. Born in Babylonia, moved to Arizona.
Full of
King Tut.
Bologna. There you go.
Do you remember the video when they had Henry Winker like showing the sign and all that when he did that live that one time?
I remember watching it live on, was it Saturday Night Live? He did it. Pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. King
Back
Tut.
when Saturday
Well,
Night
the other
Live
joke
was
he
big.
does is great when he does. He goes, "We are going to do the nonconformist oath. Repeat after me. I promise. I promise to be good." And they all go, "I promise to be good. I promise to be whatever." And then I promise to be whatever. And I promise not to repeat things other people say. I
I remember
promise.
that.
Not
Yeah,
to
yeah.
repeat. Yeah, I
I think he
remember that
also
one.
did it on Johnny Carson. They had him on Johnny Carson. He did that King Tut thing too.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was hilarious. I love Steve Martin's comedy. He was hilarious.
Yeah, I liked him when he was on the Tonight Show and ordered food. He ordered a
Mhm.
hamburger and a salad. Right, and then he was talking to Johnny. Here comes the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that look on Johnny Carson's face. What the hell's going on?
Dusty! We
Yeah.
have Dusty in the house.
Hey.
Shroom Chicky.
Shroom
Let's party.
Chicky. Mhm.
Dusty, what's up, buddy?
And when he did balloon animals on the Muppet Show.
Yeah.
I thought maybe Groovy Lisa was going to come up, but I guess because we didn't do the letter F, she didn't come up. I thought it was funny.
James, I just sent you something in the private chat.
Yeah, I'm jealous of you, JJ. You got Chico and the Man.
Yeah.
Because I think we're never going to see it on TV ever again. Because now it's politically incorrect to watch it. So
I
Yeah.
think it's a good show.
Right. So I doubt they're going to re-release it either. So
It's
have to try to
probably
find a copy.
rare. I was going to say it's probably a rare show now because it came
Yeah.
out in the 70s. It's almost 50 years ago. Good Lord. He killed
It's
himself
not
in
even- so he has all the episodes. He acquired
19
them. You know,
77, 78,
which is
something
good.
like
I mean,
that.
that's his dad. So
Whew. Long time ago.
Nice.
yeah, his son's married to Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Do you remember the electric company, JJ?
Oh yeah, Morgan Freeman and
Mm-hmm.
what's her name from
Rita Moreno.
Rita Moreno from West Side Story.
Yes,
Hey, you guys.
I remember that.
Remember,
We're gonna turn it on. We're gonna bring you the power.
remember Great Space Coaster with the speed reader? He's
Mhm.
doing push-ups with his eyelids, and he would read a book really fast.
I remember one segment on the electric company when they're telling you how to pronounce words. Cat. Remember? And then they go. Remember when they did that little segment?
Yeah.
You sure you want this streaming that, James?
What?
I said, you sure you want this streaming that?
Yeah.
Dusty, it is a pleasure to have you here as part of the stream. We know you'd rather be here than at any auction.
Mm.
That's for you, Dusty.
What? We'll see. It depends. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to depend on me tomorrow. Not in a good place. I can cry all night.
I think that little talking's the best segment of the show so far.
Me too.
No. We're going to
Yeah, at
try
least I know
and-
Patrick's going to show a Nectar album, but I know I won't be able to afford it.
Not that good anyway.
Do we have a preview of anything that's going to be on the auction today that looks good? I didn't see any previews.
Yeah, well, it was kind of strange this morning because Patrick showed up on my thing that he had a video popping up, and then it was a preview of the records. But all they did was they did the same one that they did yesterday, and they just changed the channel.
Okay.
Because the first time they showed it, it was on the Wax's channel. Then I said, ooh, Patrick's going to show some stuff. And it was the same video. It was just on Patrick's channel this time.
Mhm.
But see, now people are going to wait till tomorrow to see the auction because they were saying this is just a preview of what we're going to show tomorrow.
Wow.
But that video they aired to today. So now Captain Spaulding's probably going to be watching the auction, be waiting for the auction tomorrow.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, James, you want me
A
to
for
put up,
auction, A for Anthony.
What?
James, you want me to put up the preview for the auction today?
No.
What?
No.
No? Okay.
We like the countdown part. That's good. I like playing
So,
that.
Anthony, how was Doctor Strange?
He must have saw the silent version.
I was looking for my Cheech and Chong record, but I can't find it.
What was that? The Polish countdown? It went from 30 to 26 to 29.
You're probably still smoking, Ron. That's why it's you can't find it.
Yeah, it's the
Whoa.
one where I don't remember the name of it, but you pull it out at the car door. It's got all the marijuana inside. The inner sleeves, the inside of the car door.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck AGK! He is in his car, headed to the auction.
Headed to the auction, yeah.
Hmm.
No auction.
He said no auction. He can't afford it.
No auction tonight. Wasn't that a
He's
song?
going to get some. He's going
I
to get
got-
some Uber Eats.
I was just at Value Village. It's like a thrift
I'll be
store.
right back, James.
Hey, Harry. Okay.
I was at Value Village. It's a thrift store with my daughter a little while ago,
Right.
and I bought 12 records at $1 each.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
It's good.
Wow.
They're all techno and trance DJ singles from the UK and Netherlands.
Man, they're going to sound
Mhm.
nice on your stereo.
That's
Wow.
good. Mhm.
And then
Wow.
I also got a whole whack of freaking CDs at $1 each for the car. Look at all these CDs.
That's
for
only
the
you have to go to
car.
the CD community to get those.
I
Mhm.
got
So
a
you
bunch
can't
of
go-
CDs for the car. They were $1 each.
Very
Hmm.
nice.
I got Rancid.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I got Mariah Carey. I got Mariah Carey's greatest hits thing. I got
Greatest
the Moody
hits.
Blues. Moody
Ooh,
Blues.
That's
okay.
nice.
The Moody Blues.
Yeah. Hmm.
I got Neil Young Harvest.
Nice.
Ooh, okay, that's good.
Tragically Hip. Road Apples.
Oh man, great. Just put that on
Blur.
repeat.
Blur.
I don't
These
know
are-
that one. I've heard of the name, but I haven't heard the music.
And one that just looked cool. I have no idea what it is. It's called Rebels Without a Cause. Looks like some
Okay.
hardcore, some punk band, I think. Because they all
Who
got like
knows? It was
mohawks.
$1.
It was $1. You can't go wrong. You know, even if you play it once and it's it's $1. All those.
So
are a
now you
buck
don't have to do the auction today because you got your vinyl fix and CD fix already.
Hmm.
Yeah, I spent $20 and got a whole shitload of stuff.
Wow.
For the
You're
price
probably
of
the first
shipping
one to buy
Canada.
Mariah Carey and Rancid at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see, I go both.
and
I
for
go
the-
all into the spectrum. I go from Mariah to Rancid, and everything in between.
Right.
But this
And
one's
for the
sweet.
price of the shipping to Canada, he got all the records and the CDs.
Exactly. Yeah. Look, Neil Young Harvest, and this thing's like brand new. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
Oh, good for the car when I'm Ubering. Moody Blues, best of the Moody Blues.
Tuesday
Mhm.
afternoon.
Yeah, this has
Mhm.
got like Nights in White Satin,
Yeah,
Ride My Seesaw.
I had that
I'm
CD.
going to go now.
I was on
and,
Go
Tuesday
now.
Story in
afternoon.
Your Eyes. I'm just a singer in a rock and roll band.
Right.
Stepping
stuff, man.
stepping in the slide zone or whatever they call it. The Voice, Gemini Dream.
Uh-oh.
Wildest Dreams. So it goes right through their entire. It's one of these 20th century masters things.
It's very good.
Hey, $1. You can't go wrong for $1, man.
No, I bought that same
And
CD.
Ron,
I had it in the car.
And you know, Road Apples are on.
I love Road Apples. Probably
Such- locked
it's
in
right
the
up
trunk
there
of
with
your-
your best. Yeah,
Locked in your trunk of your car. Such a great album, Road Apples.
it is.
$1.
Very good.
$1.
Much better than Billy Joel, that's for damn sure.
God, that-
You didn't get any Chickasaw mud puppies?
He's new to the program.
They probably wouldn't be in the dollar bin anyway.
No,
Mhm.
no.
The one
no.
that's kind of interested in is this one called and I have no idea what this is, and it looks very limited. Like it probably wasn't. It's some indie. It's clearly indie just by looking at the quality of the booklet inside and the way the CD is stamped. But it's it's a bunch of guys in mohawks. So
Cool.
Wow.
we know what this is going to be. This is going to be like a hardcore punk.
Maybe Vinyl Richie will buy it from you for $100.
Richie probably would eat this one up. Rebels with
That's
a
right.
Cause. With songs like, "Oh, Ruthless," "Rebels with a Cause," "Beer Time,"
Hmm.
Yeah, Beer Time. That's
Beer Time. There you go.
Andrew
Now we're
Beers.
talking. What else is on here? "Until We Die," "Our Way,"
Yeah, Until We Die, Beer Time.
"Standing Strong," "Suburban Angst," "Boys for Blood," "Cruising for a Bruisin'," "The Grind." Yeah, we know what this is going to be like.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah, for $1, whatever.
Techno 12 inches. That's what I like.
Yeah, the Techno 12 inches, man. They're all like from 2000 to 2006. They're from like UK, Belgium, Netherlands, all of the pressings, right?
Gonna be
DJ
rocking that basement. It's gonna be
DJ
vibrating.
12. I think I might be doing a techno stream on my channel tonight.
I think.
Tomorrow.
Hey, I hear techno streams coming up soon.
Oh yeah, look at these guys. I got the booklet out. Look at these guys. Take the booklet out. Look
Make
at
them
these
bigger.
guys.
I can't tell from this.
Make me
All right.
big there.
I got you.
Oh. Hmm.
They don't look quite as punky as I thought they would.
Wow.
It's like, don't worry, I'm not driving right now in front of a Walmart.
I was gonna say, how are you driving with your knees?
Yeah.
I'm in front of a Walmart.
He'd be in a brick wall right now if he was.
Yeah. I'm going
Wow.
into Walmart to buy a couple of things.
More
Buy,
records?
buy records and CDs.
They don't have records in Walmart here.
Oh, they don't. Okay.
Where is this thing produced? This thing was recorded in Oh, damn, this is from Toronto, man.
Local band.
2003. Mixed and recorded by Preston Sims. Da 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 da. Yeah, this is beer bottle clinking on track 4 by Bobby Germain.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is like some Toronto punk band apparently. Recorded Sound Foundation Studios, Toronto, March 19, 2003.
Wow.
Very interesting. I have no idea who these guys are.
Sorry.
That's good. We like that.
Mhm.
So AGK, how was Doctor Strange?
Hey, Harry.
Hey, Harry.
You're Harry, but aren't we all?
Hey, Dusty. I didn't see your comment till just now.
How was Doctor Strange? Oh, your sound's off.
You muted your mic.
He saw the silent version.
Yeah.
You muted yourself. Yeah, he's off. Okay, there you go.
I'm eating like James. I'm having my meal.
All right, let me come
I
down.
was hungry. I'm sorry.
Better?
Well,
It's cut
let me
Yeah,
fix
yeah.
something right now because we're just like taking
Hold
Jeff
on,
totally
Andy.
out of this
Hold on,
conversation.
Hold on.
I'm listening.
Yeah, Jeff, whatever.
I like
Getting
that.
everybody ready for the auction.
You
Okay.
guys want to go to Walmart with me?
Sure.
Yeah,
I
let's
used
go to
to-
Walmart,
I
man.
used to work there, guys.
Can you go to the
I'm
vinyl
almost
section
there.
for me, AGK?
Pardon?
You still make you wear masks?
Go to the vinyl
at
section.
Walmart?
No.
You sell
Anthony.
vinyl there?
It's not mandatory masks here anymore, but I just prefer to wear them.
Yeah, I can't. I never wore the mask ever. I couldn't stand it.
Most people
I
here,
do it like Target
even though
because they have a pharmacy where people are getting the vaccine who haven't been immune.
even
So
though it's
when I go to like Target, I make sure I wear one.
even though it's
Yeah, it
completely
doesn't do any good.
mandatory
The
here,
mask doesn't prevent anything if you know science.
even though
It
it's
does.
not, even though it's not mandatory here, most people still wear them, even though it's not mandatory anymore.
Yeah, it's Canadians. They like
It's
doing
us
stupid
Canadians,
shit.
yeah, it's us.
My
It's
wife's
a
a nurse,
Canadian
and she
thing.
told me that that a lot of the nurses in urgent care got laid off because there were no people coming in with diseases because they're all wearing masks.
Yeah, that's not true.
It's true.
No, all the ones
Okay,
that,
back to music.
Cutting, they were wearing the mask. They all died of COVID, so they can't come get sick anymore. All the healthy folks are still here.
Oh, he's
What about my father-in-law who wore a mask during surgery? Should he not wear one, Ron? Anymore? Should he stop
He
wearing
wore a
masks
mask during surgery.
Yeah, should he
Let
stop?
me switch to the other
Is that
camera.
what you're
Yeah, I want
saying?
to talk to him about that. So what's the deal about who's wearing the mask now?
Well, when he does surgery on somebody who does a procedure such
Do you
as
know
a
why he
colonoscopy,
wears the mask? In case
He
there's some
wears the
blood gets
mask.
squirted. He
So
wears it
he-
in
he
case
should
there's some
stop.
blood gets squirted. He doesn't want to get the blood in his mouth or on his face. That's why they wear a mask. It's not because they're trying to avoid a virus. If a surgeon is doing surgery on somebody, they're scared of a virus. They're wearing supplied air respirator in a suit.
No, they're trying to hold what's called a sterile environment, and that's part of why they wear the mask.
No,
because it
I
holds a
talk.
sterile
If you
environment.
talk to the
Oh,
doctors, that's why they do it.
Ooh,
They're
that's
not
a
afraid
thick
of a
one.
virus in there. They're just they don't want to get blood
What's
on
her
them.
name?
That's why they wear the mask.
Hey, our Walmart doesn't even have an escalator. That's cool.
No.
That's cool.
So,
What do you guys
Jeff,
wanna-
if someone
what do you guys
handed you
wanna see?
$100, what's the first record you would buy?
What do you guys want to see?
Probably I would go to
Vinyl
the
records.
thrift store and see how many I could get.
I want to
Right.
see the escalator in
First.
Walmart. That's the 1st
Mhm.
time. Is this in
I
a
can-
mall or is it a
I can
two-story?
take you to a record store. There's a record store in this mall.
You
Ooh,
don't sell
Okay,
vinyl
so-
at Walmart?
look for
So
Bargoon
you have
No,
a-
first.
outside of Walmart.
Hmm.
It's
There's
the
a record store
mall
in this
at
mall.
It's the Walmart in the mall. Okay.
Looks like close to where Doc lives.
Do you want me to take you to the record store?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go to the
Yeah.
record store.
All right, let's go to the
As
record
long as
store.
you wear your mask.
Yes. Okay. No sneeze or nothing, because they
We
look
don't
at
want to
you
get
if you do.
any germs on the
Yeah, if
records.
you got a cold, they really watch you.
Well, you see though,
And
people
show us
going
the
by,
C's for Chickasaw.
A
Yeah.
good portion of people are wearing masks. You see?
Here they are.
Yeah. If you go out to Waycross, you won't hardly find one person wearing a mask. Might be a couple black folks wear masks. That's
Well,
usually
yeah, but
rare.
in Whitecross, there's only like 10 people that live there. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a lot more people than
Yeah.
that.
There's
There's GameStop.
James, put your foot down.
where my son would go.
GameStop.
for you, Ron, GameStop.
I went there. Yeah, I went there just a couple weeks ago to GameStop. Bought some games, Skyrim, and I also got what's the name of that game? I don't remember.
Let me see.
Body Shop.
Hey, okay.
I just got to figure out where I am here, and then we'll.
Thought it was a lingerie
Where am I
shop
going?
for a minute.
Over
Yeah,
here.
go to Victoria's Secret and try on some stuff.
Yeah, just walk by and say, ooh.
No, what I want is him to go in the
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret and try on some stuff for us.
You want me to take you to the lingerie store? You can check out the hot babes.
Vinyl.
No, yeah, the records would be better.
Hot babes or vinyl? Which do you want?
Vinyl.
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 Oh God, you guys are sad. You choose vinyl over hot babes.
I can watch your channel to see hot babes, dude.
I can go in the living room and look at a hot babe.
All right, the record store is just down here.
Hold
Okay.
on.
This
I'll
record
get
store,
prepped up for
honestly though, this record store is sad. This record store is sad.
That'd be terrible.
On the right row.
Ah!
Damn it!
Okay.
Damn it! I'm
Did
on
you
the
go
right row.
backwards?
Oh, go to Bath and Body Works. We can try on some nice lotions.
There's a
It
good
puts
door.
some lotion on its skin.
How about the Danish pastry house?
Sure.
Do we get to lick it
That
off?
sounds like a name of a
Can't
band.
do that. I'm on a diet. I can't eat that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that'd be a good name for a band, the Danish pastries.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
the record store's down there. I can see
Okay.
where the record store
Maybe they
is.
got some tasty cakes.
I went the wrong way. Looks like they
Okay.
have like a pop-up thing today.
Yeah.
Pop-up shops, you know.
Yeah,
Looks like a.
selling their jewelry.
Oh, okay. Selling stuff. Looks like a
Homemade
mall in
stuff.
Oklahoma City. Ooh. Okay, very good. No,
Ooh, look at
my
her.
girlfriend could wear that one.
Now this one's busy here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bunch of fake jewelry. Bunch of fake jewelry.
It's real fake jewelry. What are you
Must
talking
Oh,
be.
it looks like we're gonna have a concert. Look, they got a band set up.
Hey,
Oh, wow. Hey, we even got a concert too.
they have a concert at the mall.
Looks like they got a
Concert at the
band
mall.
set up down there.
about? I didn't see
Rebels with a cause.
Yeah, it's probably
There you go.
That's quick.
That girl looked terrified.
People's Jewelers. Only in Canada.
Peoples.
you know People's Jewelers? Ron should.
In Canada,
Yeah.
yeah.
Pandora.
Pandora. They have music
Pandora.
over there.
Open up the
Pandora.
box.
See there, that's a closed store.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wear my
Why
body
though?
wing because I got my hand
Why
shattered.
though?
It doesn't fit. I have to get it refitted.
Are you just walking around the mall?
Yes, what he's doing.
Okay.
AGK, go in there and try on some prom dresses for us.
Yeah,
me to
go
put
try
on-
a
yeah,
dress
try
on
some prom dresses
AGK.
on?
That's what I want
Yeah.
to see.
Here we
Hey,
go.
man,
No,
Here's
that's
a
the,
cool store. This is
the
a cool
stuff
store.
store. Yeah, free. Yeah. hmm
What's it called?
It's amazing. The man who has 5,000 records can't find a record store.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, yeah. There's just
Robin
Robin
vintage Oklahoma
Sparkles
City.
is going to play because we're in Canada at the mall.
It's got all this cool shit.
Yeah.
Who's Robin Sparkles?
It's from the TV show How I Met Your Mother. It's a character on the
yeah.
show.
There's something.
Never
really
saw the
Canadian.
show.
There's
Never
Canadian,
heard of
right,
it.
Ron? Hudson Bay Company.
Sounds like
Oh,
a
good
porn
old
star.
Hudson Bay. Yeah, you know, in Winnipeg, they closed down the store there.
The Hudson Bay?
Yeah, the big store on Portage Avenue is no longer in business. Eaton's and Hudson Bay both.
Sunrise
There you go.
Records.
Hey, did you guys hear
Hello.
that J.C. Penney put in a bid
Mhm.
to buy out Kohl's?
And at one time, when I was a
Hey.
young boy
Okay,
in
we're in the
Winnipeg,
record store now.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're in the
guys,
record store now.
You're
You
in the
guys-
record store right now. Hold on.
Yeah.
I need to
There
get
was-
your,
I don't see any records yet, though.
I need
Yeah.
to get
see a
your
lot
theme
of war
music
movies.
there. Hold on, AGK.
was-
I need to get your theme music.
Mm.
this.
Okay, there we go. That's your theme music.
When I was a young boy
I
in
see
Canada,
anime. I see movies. I don't see records yet.
Yeah.
Here's
there
the
were
record.
no malls yet. And you went downtown. If you went
Oh, no,
shopping, you
right.
went to Eaton's or the Bay. That's all there was.
Nora Jones.
Kmart.
Is that Nora Jones?
Where?
Yeah.
Where are you looking, Nora
Right
Jones?
there, right there.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
no, I
it.
don't.
Fly away with me.
Sure, you can. Put out a link for Cat.
Yeah,
That's
KK.
on CD. That's on
Sure.
CD.
It's CD.
This is
Yeah.
CD too.
Neil Young.
Yeah, I was going to say that didn't look like Nora Jones.
A bunch of
So they don't have any records here.
well, there's the Offspring. That's a Sunrise exclusive here.
Keep them separated.
Is that what's on this one? I don't think so. No, it's not on here.
Oh, there's Charlie
No, but
Brown
it was an
Christmas.
Offspring section, so they kept them separated.
Yeah, they kept
There
them
you go.
separated. Motley Crue.
There's a Charlie Brown Christmas at the
Looks
bottom
like a
there.
free record with the guy.
Charlie
rocking
Brown.
Want a crate
He's a
dip?
clown. That Charlie
Grateful
Brown.
Dead.
He's
Oh, look,
stop
gonna
it.
get tough. Just you wait and see.
Why
Why
is
is everybody always
that?
picking
There's
on me?
Road Apples, and it's a silver cover on it.
It's a box set.
Link provided, Sir Cap.
Oh, it's a CD edition. I don't want that damn CD thing.
Ooh, $145.
For CDs, yeah. Yeah, I'm buying that tomorrow.
Yeah,
45
exactly.
Canadian, $2 American.
Yeah.
How about this right here?
That was like vinyl to me.
Prio Ragu.
How about some Black Sabbath? There you
You know,
go.
like Ragu
All right, let's
spaghetti
stop
sauce?
it.
Big old
Big
box.
box.
That's
Yes.
the box. That's the box.
$150. What's in the hell is in
AGK,
there?
buy that box set for me and I'll pay you, I promise.
Yeah, right. You will.
Yeah.
I promise.
Man, you could get a lot at the thrift store, Jeff, for $150.
I
AGK,
am.
I'll trade you 4 K-Tels for that Motorhead.
$100 for a Motorhead record.
The thrift
Yeah,
store
that's like
forever.
A book thing.
Better be autographed.
No sleep till Hammersmith.
These are Canadian prices, Jeff, just so you know. So
Yeah,
Oh,
Canadian
okay.
prices.
Uh-oh.
Like that cover.
what's the Motley Crue? Hold on.
Crappy.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the end. Live in Los
Okay.
Angeles.
This is the end.
Live in LA.
My only friend, the end.
The end.
Girls, girls, girls.
Yeah, that's a good one. If they had one.
Smoking in the boys' room.
I got to watch
Yeah.
him film the SOS music video. That was fun
Mhm.
because they told me to stay there in case they need anything, and they didn't need anything. So I just stood there till 5
Mhm.
o'clock in the morning getting paid.
Scorpions, Motorhead.
This is all the metal. They're in the metal
Metal.
section. This is the metal section.
Do they have the new Pink Floyd single?
Give me something to look up, guys.
The new Pink Floyd single.
Pink Floyd.
They got some
Yeah, the
Zappa.
new one. The new one. You
yeah,
know,
look under P.
Lewis.
Yeah, under P for Pink Floyd.
There's
Spalding's
Mr. Cap
in town.
Spalding.
Yeah.
Buddy. You know what I don't like about this store? I don't know why
What?
these guys do it. They alphabeticalize things in reverse alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Stupid.
For any specific artist.
Z,
Right back.
B,
Just
C,
play
D, E, F, G.
Yeah.
Hey, there's
Oh.
Flaming Pie.
Flaming Pie.
Yeah, I know.
Sparkly Spalding in his
I
new
gotta go pee pee. Hold
new
on.
YouTube channel.
Mhm.
Attention, Captain Spaulding. Attention, Captain Spaulding. Where are the tasty cakes for Mr. JJ22?
Yeah.
That was all their P's. That was it. That's their P's.
Hmm.
That's their P's.
Probably be in the new
That's it.
P's, I'd say. New releases.
Yeah, they got a sec-
That'd be my
they got a
opinion.
section for Paul.
Oh,
They got a
okay.
second section for Paul.
Yeah.
McCartney 3, Venus and Mars, all
Yes.
reissues.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Apparently,
Mr.
Pipes of Peace.
Mhm.
Hey, how about this, guys? Led
Ooh.
Zeppelin box.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Super Deluxe 76 remastered by Jimmy Page. Crappy.
One album.
Yeah.
Did,
$150.
did you notice that, Ron? Paul McCartney was under the P's.
$200.
Ooh, wow.
Woo.
But
They
it is
also have
Canadian.
their
There's another Zeppelin. 260.
260. It's crazy, huh?
No,
Plus tax. They got the
now there
GST.
you go. There you
Plus
go.
another
I think
12%
that's
tax on
Yeah.
top of that.
Yeah, 13.
13% tax on top of that,
Yeah.
folks. Canada.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Can you imagine you paying $260 and then paying 13% tax on top of that?
Jeez.
They
No, huh? That's
Ron, they made fireworks legal in the state of Pennsylvania, but you
Yeah,
have to
here's
pay a
the-
6% sales tax plus 18% tax on buying fireworks.
That's very cool, by the way, what you're
Wow.
wearing right there.
Here's the discount bin.
Oh, Mr. Stocko.
Very cool.
Here's the
Cap, did you see
discount
I
bin.
changed your description?
No wonder Spalding is the Don Juan of the vinyl community, looking
We
like
keep
that,
thinking.
laying, lounging.
So
So very
Bowie,
cool.
Ringo.
Just not Ringo.
Yeah.
Street Heart. Hey, back up.
Hold on, I was just in the mood.
Street Heart. Hey, Anthony.
You wanna see? Yeah.
Show that Street Heart record.
Hold
Just
on.
an update, James. The auction starts in 20 minutes. The auction
We're auctioning-
starts in
We're
20
auctioning.
minutes.
We're auctioning all.
I'll be off before that time. Don't worry. This is fun.
Okay.
We went to the record store today. We're showing records, right?
Shopping.
I've never seen that before.
No. I don't know if I'd like to see it again. either.
Hold on, in case for those that missed it. We want to play it again here.
I do like it, though. I do like the countdown music.
Yeah, look what I got in the mail today.
What'd you get?
My smoke
Did
card.
you get it? Did you get a $260 Led Zeppelin record?
Gary box set.
Canada?
Look at that. Look at that. That's the bees. And
Yeah,
Maybe
if you want to inject that in my tasty cakes, I would appreciate it.
Uh-oh.
picture.
C's,
That's all I got.
Chickasaw mud puppies.
Oh, Beatles!
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the only
Yeah,
Beatles
let's
What's
I
the
got.
see.
Beatle record? Hey, how much is it?
That's the picture disc.
Okay.
AGK, buy
Only
that for me. and I'll
$50.
put it in mine.
It's cheap, $50 for a record.
I'll PayPal it to you right now.
Plus the tax.
And shipping.
Back.
Shipping's $25.
Oh, yeah. Whew.
Hold on. While you look.
Oh,
James.
James Blunt.
No, we're in Sunrise Records with AGK, George.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, this is not the auction.
No.
I don't know
Live
how much
records.
longer
We're not
I
at
don't
the
know how
auction
much
yet.
longer we'll be here.
Yeah.
Live
But George, in case you forgot what the auction is all about, hold on. I want
Anybody
the entire stream to hear that in their sleep tonight.
Who are
Yeah.
these guys? Anybody ever heard of these guys?
Yes. I heard of them.
Alter
Never heard
Bridge?
of
I've
it.
never heard of them.
I've heard of them.
Ever heard of that? Never heard of this band either. How much do they want for
That's
that?
the Allman Brothers.
I had that back.
Yeah, I know. Only
Whoa.
$130 for this.
Oh, I spent
Well, that's
way less
awesome.
than that. Hold on, that
Who's
that
gonna
just
buy
deserves
those
it.
records?
April Wine.
There you go, April Wine. Yeah, it looks like a Walmart record.
Looks like
Who
my
the hell's
feet.
April Wine?
That's a good. That's a good April Wine record right there.
Yeah, I've got the OG of that, folks.
This is a good album.
On record.
AGK, if I show my credit card on screen, will you get that for me?
Yeah, new Electric Jewels. That's not as good.
You can always put it in the private chat.
But the cover is great. Love the cover on Electric Jewels.
Speaking of this, so James, hold on.
Yeah, get in touch with the people who own the store. Maybe they'll do a live auction just for us.
Yeah.
Who can buy anything?
Here's the
I like that
used.
fabric
This is the
carpet.
used vinyl section. This is the used
Okay.
vinyl section. All.
If I
three
bought
pieces of
any
vinyl.
record in that store, my wife would kill me.
You skipped the C's. I was looking for Chickasaw Mud Puppies.
This is all the used. This is all
But
the used
John
vinyl we
Entwistle?
got. Look.
Not too many.
God, nothing. Headband.
Roberto Kelly, isn't he a baseball player?
Here's the best one here.
Oh, Chet Atkins.
There's Pete. Yeah.
No, the
Yeah,
Chet
I get
Atkins.
this,
What
I
happened to
think-
Chet?
We all need a copy of this.
AGK is auctioning off the records.
Let's
in
get
the-
this
in
one.
the store.
Let's get this one.
Woo, boy.
Yeah,
There's no
Gregory
shot,
Hines.
Thank you.
Humming Strum
Whoa,
along.
wait a minute. That's it, $2?
How about
Did that check
songs?
say $2?
How about? Oh, yeah, $4.99 that one. Songs.
Oh, I want that one too.
Yeah, $3. $3. What one?
Hey,
Yeah,
George.
no.
Doug Cameron. Look at that
Is
hat,
that
man.
Chickasaw Mud
Do you
Puppies?
think
Is
he-
that what it
Do you
is?
think he's Simon?
Thump, thump, thump.
Dave Davies.
Solo album.
Greatest
Guys,
hits
I'm
of
going to be
somebody.
shutting
We don't
down
know
the
who.
stream soon so we don't miss the
Hank
auction.
Williams.
Who's going to watch the auction?
The auction starts in 15 minutes. The auction.
Yeah,
This will
so I
be
got to shut
the
down soon.
alternative to the auction.
Okay.
People will actually
Here we
come over
go.
here.
Girls don't care. Status quo.
Wow.
No.
Status or status?
Oh, there's a lighthouse. Lighthouse.
That's Nancy's record.
Hey, I went on eBay to look for the Chickasaw Mud Puppies, and they have a ticket here. 1992 Dramarama with Chickasaw Mud Puppies. Houston concert ticket stub.
Oh, cool.
That's it. And there's Dramarama with Cave Dogs, but there's no
Oh, cool. They got a Deadpool one.
Chickasaw Mud Puppy any kind of record or anything.
Attention, AGK. Please report to the mall security. They're looking for you.
Is that U2? Grand Funk looks like up there.
No, it's not though.
Gold
It's
cover.
that's this.
Well, that's the
Don't know
gold
what
one.
that
It's
is.
something. Yeah, I thought it was a Grand Funk record. We're an American band. I love
DVDs
Grand Funk.
and-
It's not that record.
Hmm.
Somewhere over here.
Okay.
I'm running out of battery, guys, so I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep
Yeah,
going
you're
because
starting
my
to do
battery's
a
almost
little bit
dead.
of lag.
Yeah, and I'm going to be
Lag
shutting down
time.
soon so we don't miss the auction.
We're not going to
Yeah.
watch the auction.
Maybe the record store is selling batteries. They're probably not that expensive.
I'm going to take a poll. Who's going to watch the auction?
I'm
Yeah,
probably
that's
going
what
to
I
go there
thought.
for a little bit. For not long.
I'm
How
gonna
about
watch it
vinyl
for the
then?
Nectar record.
Oh, I just saw Shaft.
I'm going to go have lunch instead of watch the auction.
Where'd you
More,
see Shaft?
more-
Shaft,
You saw
where'd
Shaft in the
Shaft?
mall?
There, see Shaft.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
the
only
record. I thought you meant you
$150.
saw him in the. I thought you saw him in the
It's a
store.
No. I just saw the album there. I said, hey, is that
$40.
Woo.
That's a craft recording. It's probably a pretty good pressing.
Oh, it's Kraft. Okay, but who cares? It's still
Oh, there you go.
Shaft.
There you go. There you go, James.
Ooh, nice. That's awesome. Well, guys, we've been going for 2 hours and 44 minutes, so I think we're going to call it a night. This is fun, and thank you, AGK, for taking
Still
first
active
tour of
next
the
time,
record store.
Mhm.
And so
Who is that, Matt?
we are going to shut her down for this evening. I'll see you all tomorrow, maybe at 6 o'clock. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided what time I'm going tomorrow, but I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank Jeff Kendall. I want to thank
Thanks a lot.
Alvin W. Boaz. I want to thank AGK. I want to thank Ron Bouldry here, Rock and Ronnie here, and my wingman, JJ, my buddy here, and my lovely peanut gallery. So as I say,
And
my
Sunrise
channel,
Records.
and Sunrise
Yes.
Records.
And I wanted to say it was my pleasure hanging out with all my good friends up here today. I had a blast.
Yeah, me too. And I want to say, as I
Fish
say, my
Choppers
channel,
Blue Eye Special. AGK will be selling lingerie at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
as I say on my
Bye.
channel, Beatles forever. See you all tomorrow.
Later.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Took us on Mud Puppies for 30